Good evening, folks. Welcome to my first Hangout. I think, yeah, this would be my first Hangout. So, and it's a holiday tomorrow, so I actually don't care if I go to bed a little bit late. So, let's bring out some people from the back. First, Vox, the first person to reach out to me before I reach out to anybody.
Thank you, Cliff, for having me.
Matt from Heroes for Hire Club. Welcome.
I was probably the second one to reach out to you.
And last but certainly, absolutely, and magnificently not least, Brucifer himself from Kingdom of Nerds. Hi, how are you?
Hello, how are you?
Oh, we already got the second voice.
Cliff, you'll have to grab your microphone now.
Will, I don't know if you're going to be able to survive this evening. You better be careful.
Yeah, a lot of things can happen tonight that you won't be ready for.
Ominous.
In the meantime, Las Cruces is in the chat. Will is omnipresent. Phil's Treehouse is here. Thank you, Phil. L. Ron Hubbard, welcome. And John's Comics with Kids, who's in the middle of playing some Dungeons and Dragons, but he's going to be on. Look at C. Bizzle smashing the like back button as it came in. Thank you. Thank you. You're the best. You're the best. And C. Bizzle, if you want to join us, hit up my DMs. I'll send you a link.
Alrighty, so as promised, I'm going to do horoscopes tonight. So last time I was on Paul in the 619, we were supposed to do horoscopes.
Yeah, blame him, not me. He's the host.
Of course I blame him.
Good.
If you're watching, even on the rewind, don't tell me we're going to do horoscopes and then I show up and we don't do horoscopes. Also, we didn't do dad jokes, you know?
Yeah,
I had some
Paul
great dad
forgets.
jokes.
Paul
My first
forgets
dad
a
joke.
lot of
You know, my
stuff.
first dad joke. Is your dad a trampoline? Because I want to bounce on him.
Yeah.
I got a couple of jokes I could tell.
There's a lot.
Are they dad jokes?
Kinda. They were told to me by my stepdad. Does that count?
That can count.
Well, I don't know if they're dad jokes really, but well, I'll let you be the judge for it. Love it later.
80s guy, welcome. All right, let me start. All right, so the beginning of the zodiac, March 21st through April 19th. You are Aries. Your card is. Oh, I hear an echo.
Yeah, echo.
Not me.
Is it me?
Chariot.
Hello. All right, it's better. All right,
Okay.
So this card, the Chariot. This focuses on triumph and momentum. 2025 will be a year of fast-paced growth for Aries. You'll feel driven to conquer new challenges, but balance ambitions with mindfulness. Stay focused on your goals and avoid distractions. Embrace discipline. It will be your key to victory. Next up, Taurus, those born April 20th through May 20th. The Empress, your focus is creativity and abundance. Taurus, this year is a fertile ground for growth in relationships, creativity, and even your finances. Nurture your ideas like seeds and watch them flourish. Lean into your sensual side and connect deeply with nature and beauty. All right, next up we have Gemini from May 21st through June 20th. My father was a Gemini, may he rest in peace. Gemini is the lovers, represented here by Apollo and Midnighter. Your focus are choices and alignment. Gemini 2025 is about relationships, romantic, platonic, and your relationship with yourself. You'll face decisions requiring honesty and self-reflection. Choose paths aligned with your values. Your pro tip, communication is your superpower. Use it wisely. Cancer, good buddies of the Capricorn. Cancers are born June 21st through July 22nd. Your card is the Moon. Your focus is on intuition and mystery, as represented here by Catwoman. Cancer, 2025 will invite you to trust your instincts, embrace uncertainty, and explore the depths of your subconscious. Secrets or hidden truths may come to light. Don't fear the unknown, let it guide your growth. Next up, July 23rd through August 22nd, that is you, Leo, and you're represented by Strength, as seen here by Cyborg. Your focus is inner power and resilience. Leo, this is your year to shine with both grace and determination. Challenges will arise, but your inner strength and compassion will help you conquer them. Lead in with your heart, not just your roar. Next on the Zodiac, Virgo, August 23rd through September 22nd. Is that you?
Yep.
You are represented by the Hermit, as seen here by the Phantom Stranger. Your focus this year is reflection and wisdom. 2025 is a year for deep introspection. Virgo, step back from the noise to realign with your purpose. Solitude will bring you clarity and personal growth. Pro tip, seek inner guidance before making big decisions. Next up, Libra, September 23rd through October 22nd, and you are represented. Oh, that's you? All right. You're represented by Justice, that's seen here with Wonder Woman. Your focus is balance and accountability. Libra, fairness and integrity will take center stage. 2025 will challenge you to assess your choices and ensure they align with your moral compass. Stand firm in your truth even when it's uncomfortable.
I like it.
Next up, Scorpio, October 23rd through November 21st, represented by Death and Deadman. Your focus is transformation and renewal. Scorpio, 2025 is a year of endings and new beginnings. Let go of what no longer serves you and embrace rebirth. Trust that shedding old layers will reveal a stronger you. Surrender to the process. Resistance will only prolong it. Next on the Zodiac, Sagittarius, November 22nd through December 21st, represented by Temperance and the Martian Manhunter. Your focus is harmony and moderation. 2024 calls for balance, Sagittarius. Blend your adventurous spirit with practical grounding to achieve harmony, and patience will be your greatest ally. Pro tip, avoid extremes and aim for steady progress. Next up, Capricorn, that's me, December 22nd through January 19th, represented by the Devil and John Constantine.
I can see that.
Your focus is breaking free from constraints, like Superman busting chains. Capricorn, this year asks you to confront what holds you back, whether it's habits, relationships, or fears. Liberation is possible if you take responsibility. Don't mistake comfort for happiness. Next is Aquarius, January 20th through February 18th, represented by the Star, Supergirl. Your focus is hope and inspiration. 2025 is a year of healing and renewal for Aquarius. Focus on your dreams and let your optimism guide you. You're a beacon of light for those around you. Trust in the universe and stay open to new possibilities. And last on the Zodiac is Pisces, February 19th through March 20th. You are represented by the High Priestess and Raven. Your focus is on mystery and intuition. Pisces, lean into your natural intuition in 2025. You'll find strength in stillness and a deep connection to the spiritual realm. Trust your inner wisdom. Pro tip, keep something sacred and protect your energy.
Very cool.
Cool.
All
Very
right.
cool indeed.
There you go. I hope that was lovely for all of you.
Those cards are really cool looking, whatever they were.
Those are the DC Tarot cards.
Oh, that's cool.
Do
They
they have
have a,
Marvel tarot cards?
They
They
had
do.
some, PresettaGirls.com had some Frank Presetta tarot cards.
Oh yeah, I saw that was.
Hey, Dave.
Dave, love you, Dave. Thank you for stopping
Dave.
in. Can I hear mine again? Okay, he must have heard it because I guess hold on, let's go back.
But he probably
The
heard it.
20th. Your focus, did he hear it?
Thumbs up or
Seems
down?
like you did.
You hear it?
All right, I'm just going to read it again. All right. January 20th, your focus is hope and inspiration. 2025 is a year of healing and renewal for Aquarius. Focus on your dreams and let your optimism guide you. You're a beacon of light for those around you. Trust in the universe and stay open to new possibilities. You're represented by the star, Supergirl. And you are a light for those around you. Just look at the light you bring to the Council of Comics, C-Bizzle. Just look at it. All right, Will, you got things to show off?
Yeah, I can show some
right.
books.
Let's do it.
Okay. First, I bought this from Matt's claim sale like a few months ago. It is Batman, A Lonely Place of Dying, part 5 of 5, and it's the first time Tim Drake dons the Robin outfit.
I love
And
that
it's a
cover.
George Perez cover.
Yep. Beautiful George Perez cover.
This one I bought myself at my LCS, the main one I go to. This is an old pickup. These are pickups from the past I've rarely shown on streams. This is Batman number 272, Batman versus Earth's Greatest Crime Champions.
Oh, nice.
Cool.
Ooh.
Bronze Age Batman.
Very, very, very bronzy silver Batman. It's right there.
That's a
Bought
wide
this
stance.
from Trev's Instagram sale. It says Nuck or Knock, and it's
Knock.
Black Cat number 1.
Yep, that's Todd Knock. That's him. Very nice.
Knock, knock.
Got this from care package from Joseph Michaels a few months ago. Poison Ivy issue 16. David Nakayama.
Ooh, nice.
Very nice.
Poison Ivy.
Bought this at another LCS I'm probably never going to go to again because the owner is a jerk, let's just say. Wonder Woman number 1 from 1992. Guest starring Deathstroke.
Oh, look at that.
A nice cover.
Amazon Assassin. Watch out.
Yep. And then this one is from Drew Manchu. Sent me a whole care package of Rogue comics. You'll see them in a video coming soon. It is X-Men Legacy 225 from the 90s. And I don't know if it's just me, but she looks like Marilyn Monroe in this.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's a very Maryland based cover.
Definitely.
I love that cover. It's
That's a
gorgeous.
great cover.
But that's all I've got to show, Cliff.
Well, while we're here, it's time for Q and we're gonna do some Q&A.
Oh,
All right. What is one comic book or movie, I'm going to keep it open for you, that you could read or watch 100 times and never get bored of?
comic book or movie?
Yes.
Movie, I would say Ocean's 13.
Really? Okay. That's the third one. Interesting.
Yep.
All right. Which superhero or villain best matches your personality?
I always say I'm Batman, but I'm not that rich. I'm just cocky sometimes. So I'd either say Batman or Deadpool. Because I am goofy at times.
I feel like you're much closer to Deadpool.
I think
Yeah.
I am too. I think I'm Deadpool. That's why I'm leaning towards Deadpool. So I'll go with Deadpool.
Okay.
Hey, Bo.
Hey, Bo.
If you could only keep 3 items from your collection, what would they be?
Man. Sorry, excuse me. Let's see. My Let's see. First appearance of Rogue that I was given to by Austin LeMay, because that's a cool book. Actually, no, I'm sorry. The Rogue I got myself. The Unknown Comics slab.
You can get both. You got 3 you can take with you.
The other ones are let's see, I'm trying to think. The Avengers with the Hercules first appearance, because it's an iconic book. And I would take dang, I'm trying to think one more. Just because I like the cover. Deadpool Mark with the Mouth, the homage to Scarface.
That is a good cover. That is a good cover. All right, Quill. Wow. Hold on.
Quill.
Caffeine. I'm calling you Star-Lord and shit over here. All right.
Well,
If you were challenged to a trivia showdown, what topic would you dominate?
Sports.
Oh, there you go. Bravo. All right, Matt, I'm gonna have you go next because you're next on my screen.
Are we getting a round 2? No, okay. I
Well,
love questioning.
Cliff, since it's your show, I thought I would share some old school DC comics.
Oh, yay.
No.
And I got this wonderful wraparound George Perez cover of Justice League of America 200.
Yes.
Nice.
love
Yeah,
that.
I would dare to say that Justice League of America 200 was much more successful than Avengers 200.
What happened in Avengers 200? I don't
Where
know.
Carol got pregnant with her own lover.
And I thought about this one's such good
Forgettable.
shape. I just thought it would look cool graded with the back like that. You can see.
Yeah.
I think maybe I will. It's not like a grail, but we got Batgirl #1 in the newsstand. Adam Hughes.
I love that cover.
Love that cover. You know I love that cover. That's my girl.
We got Superman's pal Jimmy Olsen, #105.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Look at all the world of 1,000 Olsens.
ooh.
It really is all of them. I love it.
Talk about playing with yourself.
Yeah, no doubt.
Oh, my.
Superman's girlfriend Lois Lane, issue 104.
Gorgeous cover, too.
I like
Yeah.
that.
And I like all the newspapers and Superman's
No,
pal.
I saw Atlantis.
Girl reporter.
Yeah, I love that's all their like most ridiculous adventures, too.
Yeah. And we got a giant, DC Giant, Super Team Family #5.
See,
that's cool.
that warms my heart. My father brought me that book from Canada when I was a kid.
Oh, really? Well,
Yeah.
that's cool.
Do you still have it?
The Brave and the Bold #133, Batman and Deadman teaming up.
Oh,
Very
that's dope.
Nice.
We got a DC Superstars presents #18, Deadman and the Phantom Stranger.
6. See, that's a great team of Deadman and Phantom Stranger.
And it's a bondage cover.
Yeah. you
Hey,
got the girl-
Matt.
Love it.
Is it bondage? She's not
Yeah,
actually.
it's been held down as bondage.
Hey, Matt, if you ever post that one on Instagram, you should play
What's
the
your name?
ELO song,
I,
Eyes of a Stranger.
well, actually, I put it on there already, and I used the song "Dead Man's Party" by Oingo Boingo.
Oh, that's a good song.
We got World's Finest Giant, 35 center. Look at the weird haircuts on Batman and Superman and Robin there.
Oh my God, Superman has let himself
Wow.
go with a beard.
And we have I think this was like a showcase of like older works, Masterwork series, great comic book artist, and this one's #3, Bernie Wrightson,
Ooh,
Oh, wow.
Nice.
the Macabre. And we have the first, I think, Doom Patrol that Grant Morrison actually wrote, Doom Patrol 19.
Doom Patrol that Grant Morrison wrote. Oh my goodness!
I got a couple of Spawn sketch variants by Michael McFarlane.
Very nice. Very nice.
Then I thought I would show. This is the last thing I'll show. I'm probably going to bore everybody. So, well, no, I don't know if I'll show it all, but I got the whole series of Supergirl or Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow.
Ooh,
Nice.
And well, okay, I got a couple things. I don't want to like monopolize all the time, but these are so good that they have to be shown.
New Gods. Nice.
Oh, awesome.
Weird War.
I should have brought more
Ooh,
books.
nice.
Weird War
more
nice.
books.
What thing 60? I got this one just because I want to read it. It's
Oh, the dollar comic version. Yes.
yeah, and a 10-cent House of Secrets. Look at the dinosaur.
Ooh, nice.
And last but not least, Black Canary #1.
Nice.
Oh, wow.
Oh, her hand, does her hands look kind of weird up there? Look at that fist.
Yes.
What? Because it almost looks like wings? Yeah, sure.
I'm calling it now. AI. No.
I feel
Okay,
overdressed all of a sudden. Oh my goodness.
I might show some stuff later if we have time, but I went crazy on a claim sale this past month, and there's nothing wrong with that, of course. Those are all for the PC. Okay.
All right. Q&A time, Matt. What comic book or movie could you read or watch 100 times and never get bored of?
Pulp Fiction.
Ooh, interesting. All right. What superhero or villain best matches your personality?
I don't know. I guess I like to say I'm kind of got a gruff exterior and can be unapproachable sometimes, but when it comes down to it, I'm there for my friends. So Wolverine.
Okay.
Yeah, I like that.
What character do you think deserves their own spin-off, and what would it be about?
Wait a minute. I didn't get this one. No, I'm kidding.
Character, like a comic book character that's not like, or like any kind of character from TV, or does it have to be a comic book? Or a
I
movie?
would like it to be a comic book.
Come on, you know who.
Would it be somebody that's not had a series or something? I'm having trouble thinking about it.
Preferably somebody who's not had a series, or someone who gets very little, time on the.
Well, I think somebody doesn't get enough love on the big screen as a comic book character that I really love. Was created by Jack Kirby, Mr. Miracle.
Oh, there you go. That's a good one.
Yep.
And it would make an interesting movie.
Yeah. Well, he's got an interesting backstory how him and Orion were exchanged at birth for a peace treaty,
Yeah.
And a weird peace treaty. I don't know if I would give my son the dark side.
Are you reading the new God series?
No, I'm going to read it digitally. I'm trying to cut back on the new stuff because I'm really wanting to go to Heroes Con and have some money so I can actually do some stuff while I'm there. So, plus the Westons don't come cheap. I already got my reservation made.
At least they're gonna take good care of you. That's what matters.
Oh, what's great about that too is where I'm handicapped and I don't get around that well, so they're going to have a concierge come up every morning to help me.
Oh, that's great.
Excellent.
Cliff, more people appeared in the chat.
I see, Kevin. Don't worry.
Hey, what's up?
Ah! He follows
All
me
right.
everywhere, I swear.
All right, Matt. Here's another new question.
If aliens landed tomorrow, what one comic, movie, or book would you show them to explain humanity?
Oh, that's a tough one. Explain humanity. Jesus Christ. It gives me a harder question. A Superman comic. Does it have to be a particular one?
I mean, like you're trying to explain humanity. Like, think of one that really sells it.
No, Jesus. I know what. Uncanny X-Men. God loves, man kills. That might not be a good idea, but there you go.
That might not be a good idea. Could you imagine if you're like, oh, you people need a Magneto?
Right.
Well, I was trying to think of one that represents like.
Archie's saying Thanos Quest. That's very bold.
I don't know. I was just trying to find something that kind of encapsulates like. To me, the X-Men like kind of encapsulates the best of us, like the best a comic book can be. Like it was trying to make a social statement, but it wasn't being too preachy about it. Like we need to all get along, and celebrate each other's differences. And
Lady F agrees with you. She absolutely agrees.
That's a good one.
Well, it kind of represents the best and worst of us. That storyline does anyway. So
very true. Who or what was your biggest influence on starting your comic book journey?
Like what? When I was a kid, you mean? Like,
sure.
My dad, he called them funny books, but when he would go, he was in the National Guard. He was a Vietnam veteran. He was in the Marine Corps, but then he joined the National Guard. Was in the National Guard. He retired from it after 20 years. And if anybody knows anything about the National Guard, every summer they go away for like 2 or 3 weeks to train at a different base or a different country. Sometimes in a different country, they'd go to Germany or Scotland, Fort Benning, Fort Bragg, anybody, all these places. And every time he would go away, he would go to the PX and get a stack of comic books and bring them back to me. Because he read them when he was a kid. And there was a lot of G.I. Joe in there, some Star Trek stuff, Little Devil, the Little Devil guy. And the hot stuff. Yeah, hot stuff. Richie Rich stuff would be in there. Some cartoon books, but then also would be like some Superman and Batman. And he put a lot of Army stuff in there because I was a little toy Army soldiers guy, G.I. Joe guy, kid. So G.I. Joes and stuff like that would be in there. And I was always excited, and it got me. Then I was introduced to G.I. Joe, which is one of my favorite series, and the rest is history.
Very cool. Very cool.
My gateway drug, if you will.
Always.
Kevin, if you missed it, we're showing up to 6 books. Cliff wants to show us.
Up to 6. I showed more than 6, so I've already broke the rules.
I'm just kidding.
All right, and last question. If you were challenged to a trivia showdown, what topic would you dominate?
Movies.
Ooh, very nice. Very nice.
I can see it.
I could see it. All right, Bruce, we're coming to move you into the spotlight.
For me?
Yes, you.
Oh. I'm not used to being watched.
You moved your
Yeah,
you're
right.
not used- yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, say you never. Yeah, never.
Well,
I
home
like
plate
the slap
Yankee
on the
Stadium,
wall.
1980. Let me stop. Yeah, I moved what? I moved my books. I moved my room around. Yes.
Yes, you did, and I like it.
Yes. I have bottom row is Mark Spears, Monsters, and the top row is my DC universe that are 9/8.
Awesome.
Very nice. I see the first impulse is among them.
Hold on.
I've been getting into
I
those.
knocked off my books. I'll
Yeah.
zoom in a little. If I can find the zoom in tool over here.
Lady F says, nice meeting you. Also, John Stout, thank you for joining us. And Archie Lee, thank you for joining us.
Oh, here we go. Let me see if I can do this. How do I do this? Okay.
Oh, look at the zoom.
Yes.
There you go. You see them better.
Yeah.
I love the Mark Spears. I've been getting into those too. I want FOC.
Yeah.
I'm not going to make the mistake of not FOC and issue 4.
Yeah, I don't know how you get down on that DCU label, but okay. You know, I mean, listen, we all chase something. That's your chase.
Yes. It's been a long, hard road with these DCU universe variants.
Oh, I had no doubt that there was a long, hard something involved.
Of course it is. It's me. Yeah, I think there's currently between 540 and 550 different covers with that DCU variant from the 90s. I have about 520 of them.
Interesting.
I'm almost there.
I know you're almost there, and then when you're done, you could start getting all of the Dollar Tree third printings of New 52, Rebirth, and Dawn of DC.
Listen, I have two short boxes of Rebirth in storage. I'm not buying any more Rebirths.
Come on, Dollar Tree specials.
Only $1. $1.
People are like buying the racks out of those things, like walking out the store with racks of those things. It's crazy.
So look at that, Christina Payne dropping links left and right.
Thank you.
Look at that. That Batman 423 Monsters homage is Fuego.
I need one of those in my life.
Nerds. Thank you, Christina. And look, Lady Fantastic has subbed you, Bruce.
Oh, thank you so much. And I'm also part of the great channel of Renovision, which handles the CBSI Hot 10 show every Friday. Let's see what I got here.
And Bruce has had some cool interviews with Mark Spears recently.
Yeah, I've been on stream with Mark
a few times. Seems like every time I flip over there, he's on the
Yeah,
every time on the channel.
So what
he's been on the channel with us. Let's see. First up, probably one of my first appearance of one of my favorite characters, Constantine.
Oh yeah.
Swamp Thing 37.
Woo!
People doing that often. I'm like,
this is where
Okay, I didn't bring my heavy hitters.
I just grabbed stuff from the box in the back. That's all I did.
I like it so far.
One of DC's biggest villains. First appearance. Darkseid.
Yes.
Oh, forever. Ooh, and a 9.4.
First appearance of Beast Boy. Doom Patrol number 99 and a 5-0.
Doom Patrol.
God.
Let's see. It's
Playing
might as
a
well
clip
go
for everyone. I love
a
it.
little Marvel, I guess. Some,
Okay. A little Marvel.
The next two books are actually some Jack Kirby love.
Ooh.
Fantastic Four number 50. 60.
Oh my
Oh
God.
Lord.
Oh my God. I'm going to run out of clips.
Wait till you see what I show up on Only Slabs in March.
Oh God.
I'm so glad. I'm looking forward to you joining on these Only Slabs.
It'll be a good episode.
That'll be a good show.
Fantastic Four 45. Probably one of my favorite covers on early Fantastic Four issues. 5.0.
Yeah, that's a good
Oh
one.
my, Inhumans. That's the first Inhumans.
Yep.
Wow.
First appearance in Inhumans.
Amazing. Jeez, this is just all heavies. All heavies.
Yeah.
That was from the box over there.
I don't care that
Yeah,
what
but
box it came from.
Oh,
These
man,
are
I just picked the box.
I didn't bring my heavies. God, I should have known.
And
Well, I'm
here's
glad
some
he did.
Adam
I'm glad I got to see him.
some Adam Hughes goodness.
Yes.
There are less than, what is it, like 30 on the census, I guess, maybe? Teen Titans 75, Adam Hughes variant, signed by Adam Hughes 998.
Yes.
Oh, that's wow.
Very nice.
That's lovely.
That Starfire goodness.
I
Oh,
know,
yes.
Starfire. And that's it.
Oh,
All right, so before
We're not worthy.
we're not.
so random, Archie Lee is asking you: would you rather compete on a contestant show in Mojo's world, or be bound to a symbiote corrupted by Mjolnir?
I'd rather be corrupted. I'm not playing anybody's games but my own.
Yo,
Yeah,
Kevin,
exactly.
you can't decide.
I wouldn't know. I barely understood that.
I feel like if you were a contestant on Mojo World, like there's just no end in sight.
Yeah,
But if you were a symbiote, you'd have some badass abilities.
Hey,
right.
so
Hey,
Cliff, I wanted to ask you,
the hammer.
Sounds the best.
Cliff, do I need to get more books or no?
No, this is not supposed to be a competition. This is supposed to be a hangout.
Yeah, we're not trying to compete.
Unless you're trying to compete for my affections.
Oh,
Yes.
Oh my god, I lost my questionnaire. No. Where are
see,
you?
I'm a Virgo. I'm 49. I live in New York.
My hobbies are knitting, walking on the beach.
Exactly.
My hobbies are
Buying comics.
buying
Buying
comics,
more comics.
watching horror, sci-fi, making my co-host Dom's life a living hell.
Why are you all up past my bedtime? It's a holiday tomorrow, Marcus. So if you want to join us, join in.
Is it a holiday tomorrow?
It is.
Yes.
Stupid bank is closed. Damn it.
Hey,
Martin
what's
Luther
up?
King Day. Come on.
I have to work
I only
though.
get my eBay money when the bank's open, and I sold some stuff, and I can't get my money.
I
My
have to
job is
work.
selling comics from home, so I really don't know about holidays anymore. I've kind of lost track.
I have to work tomorrow.
I'm
I
so
work
sorry.
retail.
Sorry.
Did you find your question there?
No, Martin Luther King
It's
Day.
not funny. It
Question,
sucks.
sir. All right. Getting back on track. What comic book or movie can you read, or what could you read or watch 100 times and never get bored of?
That is actually a tie between John Carpenter's The Thing and Aliens. I can watch those two movies over and over and never get tired.
The second Aliens. That's
Aliens.
my favorite.
Yeah,
You want them? You want them? You
with
want
the
them?
S. The action.
Came over, man. Came over. The Bill Paxton. freaking out.
Hey, Vasquez, you ever been mistaken for a woman? I love that.
You ever
movie.
been mistaken for a man?
Oh,
She was great. She had great lines.
Oh,
yeah.
That was such a great. I'm gonna watch it tonight. Damn it!
Bruce,
Oh,
which superhero or villain best matches your personality?
That's easy. One of my favorite Marvel characters, Cyclops, because he's an asshole, and I could be an asshole because somebody has to be an asshole, or shit does not get done.
Yeah, but do you got to abandon your wife and kid too
Yeah, I
up in the mountains?
Yes.
Really? I just felt like it
Yes.
was completely unjustified.
If your first true love came back, you're leaving.
And your
You
kid.
knew
You're leaving your
something
kid
was
too.
wrong with
Leaving your
Madeline
kid,
anyway.
You're leaving your kid too.
Oh, please. He was barely out the door 10 minutes, and she was already in bed with Havoc. Come on. Get out
That's
of here.
not what happened.
That's what's in my head canon. I'm just
That is
saying.
the wrong headcanon. You know that poor woman went after him, got corrupted by Sinister.
Nope. I don't remember that. All I remember, she was laying in bed with Havoc.
All right, audience question.
You guys think Marvel Knights could pull off a Black Panther story where Wakanda could be exactly like that Green Inferno movie?
What Green Inferno movie?
Don't know the Green Inferno movie.
I don't know.
Green
Next.
Inferno, a young woman who joins an activist group, goes on an overseas trip where they eventually run into a cannibalistic tribe.
Not in Marvel. Oh, Marvel Knights.
Doesn't sound much like them.
My goodness. That sounds like a Marvel. That sounds like a Marvel horror title.
Yeah.
That's a DC Black Label.
Yeah.
Constantine and Zatanna.
All right.
Disney's approving that one.
No, I don't think so.
All right, sir. If you could rewrite the ending of any popular comic book story, what would you change?
Let me think. Probably Dark Crisis.
Oh my God, I'd change all of it.
I would not have had the Titans take over for that year. I would never have let the Titans take over. Nope. I would have changed that.
To mention, not only did they have them take over, they gave them no moments of greatness.
Yes, exactly.
Like, what was the point in leveling them up if you don't show us the level up?
And Beast World? What was that? What was that?
Exactly.
Lazarus thing. What?
Yeah. The Lazarus thing was not so bad because Mark Waid wrote that. If you notice, the parts that Mark Waid writes in all that hot mess are really together. Like, he did Absolute Power, and he's like, all right, I will clean up your mess.
Yeah.
That's what Mark Waid usually does at DC, is clean up a mess.
I know, and then people want to give him shit. He was a little oversensitive by the election, and everybody came down on him. And I was like, y'all forget he gave you Kingdom Come.
He was the only one that was a little oversensitive about the election, trust me.
Mm-hmm.
Mark Waid could do no wrong in my book.
Yeah, exactly. I love that man. And I met him at Surfacon. He was lovely. Lady Fantastic. Oh my God, wait. Any of you guys collect the Christopher Priest Black Panther run? It's a favorite of mine, Behind the Jungle Action Black Panther. I only have a couple of issues left, so I have a full run of the Priest volume.
Nope.
I don't have any, but I would like to, get into that. I've been wanting to get some of the Jungle Action books, to be honest.
I have it in trades because I came too late to that party. Archie says it was one of the best comics he ever had.
Kevin Wait.
Do I have the Batman the Lazarus Affair series? I don't, because I'm not too big on Batman. Beast World was something I didn't waste my money on. I think I grabbed a few lenticular covers just to put them in the giveaway for the council.
Mm-hmm.
I really wish I'd got that Omnipedia that they had at Ollie's with all 50 of the first freaking Black Panther comics in it. All the Jungle Actions. $35.
Damn.
Yep, you missed.
Oh, you should have scooped that up.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
All right.
I'll get it tomorrow, and then it's gone.
And then it's gone. That's happened to me many times. Oh my God. I just found a comic for a friend that he's been looking for since I've met him. And it's in terrible condition, but I still bought it.
Oh, wow.
Because I want to surprise him and because he just cannot find a copy anywhere.
Ooh.
And even I couldn't find a copy everywhere, and I just found it today. All right, so Bruce, I left you on what ending you could change. If you could create a crossover between any two franchises, what would they be?
Wow. Wasn't expecting that question.
Well, I do gotta have the curveballs ready to be served.
I would love to see, because I love the crossover in the comic. I would love to see Star Trek and Green Lanterns.
That would be fun.
That would be
Two of my
interesting.
favorite.
It is, those are two things that are on my crossover list, but I'd never put them together. All right. All right. What is the most bizarre fan theory you've ever heard?
Most bizarre fan theory. I guess it has to be Star Wars, of course, because being on the show with Domtober, every week it's all these different aliens are showing up in every series that's coming out. You're gonna get Cad Bane back. What's his Castus? Cal Castus is gonna show up in this series. They're gonna bring back Hans, Leia, and Luke to do a cartoon. It's just the weirdest stuff every week I hear from Dom.
Okay. I'll go with that. Oh, look who's joining us.
Hello. Well, I'm hidden behind your.
Hey,
John.
Let me adjust for your
You weren't
presence.
ready for all these men.
John, did you see this?
It's like the best sausage fest ever.
I
John,
did see you hold that up, Will, and that is a stunner, man. That's gorgeous.
Yeah. Oh,
Look at-
John, I want to say,
When
great
are you
stream.
sending it
That's
to me?
pretty Cool.
When am I sending it to you? I don't know, man.
Maybe I can find a rogue cover that you really want that I can trade for it.
Oh, I can't trade for that, dude. No way.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
No, I'm saying
love
I
you,
might have a
bro.
rogue that you want. Because you're a rogue guy, aren't you?
Oh, huge. Me and
Yeah.
Matt.
All right, I'm gonna have to go handle
And
Tony.
I don't like people.
Tony,
dissing
I
your
just sent you the
girl's
link a
story.
second ago, buddy. You got the link. It's
Did
in
you
your-
send it to him in his email? Because he only
No,
checks his email.
Oh, what a lazy bitch! I'll send it to him. I got it. Don't worry, Cliff. I got you.
Okay.
John, by the way, just want to say, touching stream yesterday.
Oh my God, for real.
Thank
Yes.
you.
Very much so.
And John,
And you know what I love too is that
how you doing?
How you doing?
he figured it out. He figured it out.
Hey,
Um,
John, by
Every
the
once
way,
in a while, you do something like that. You do a charity auction or whatever, and you look back later, and there's like thumbs down.
Yep.
And you're just like fucking people, right? But no, I look back, and there, something like 600 views and not a single thumbs down. I was
Hell
like,
yeah.
yeah, there you go. That made me
John,
feel.
by the way,
good.
That was
one
a
last
beautiful
thing
tribute.
One last
The
thing
guys.
Go ahead, Clint.
Well,
I
while you're
think-
talking, I'll just show off what I showed off before.
There you go. Do a reshop, and you'll.
Oh, come
better
on,
question.
he's killing me.
Nice
again.
book. Great
It's an
book. Bruce.
amazing book. All right, so
For sure.
John, the gentleman from Marvel. What are they called? Marvel what?
Marvel by the month.
Yeah, that guy. So I was not like awake like while I was listening to you the whole time. I just had it playing for my phone. But what he said about Jen moved me to tears in my sleep.
What has Tony got down there?
I don't even know how to explain it. The fact that I was
He's
watching you,
after
but I fell asleep
and
watching
John,
you.
Kevin.
Too tiny.
Sweet.
Well, that's great. It's subliminally.
It
Got
it
through.
subliminally
Heck,
sunk
yeah,
right in.
9.4.
Tony,
Holy
you're
crap.
not, you have to wait 2 more people.
That's way nicer than mine. I think mine's a 6.5.
Hey, John, I also want to say I really like that you won the Spider Woman with the snowboard.
Yeah,
I
Nakayama.
love
That
that.
cover.
Yeah.
That is so.
And you
dope.
did win it. Oh my god.
I did.
That's awesome.
I'm
I'm glad it's the one I know it went to.
Dope
Yeah.
cover.
Right. I like it. And I like the trade dress better personally.
What is that?
Wow.
Strange.
So
Interesting.
I'm trying to get all these Strange Adventures from 205 to 216. This is 216.
Nice.
Yeah, it's a 9. It's a 9.0. I'm
Which
sorry.
is very impressive. Very
Beautiful.
impressive.
Beautiful. book.
Something
Yeah,
that old.
good.
I apologize. But I get what I get. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So the gentleman down the bottom. I'm sorry. What I don't know your name. I'm sorry.
Bruce.
Bruce.
You're pulling all these grails out, which is so cool. But I got my grail.
You got your grail. You got your grail. All right, Bruce. We still have questions for you. Who was? And by the way, while I have questions for Bruce, I hope Tony and John have a couple things to show off and get prepared to be interviewed.
Don't forget Kevin.
No, I don't. I just freaking pulled up my thing over here. It was like one shot wonder.
John, I know you're surrounded, so I don't have to worry about you.
I got some.
I always have
Forget
things at the
Kevin
ready.
as well.
All right, for Bruce, who or what was your biggest influence starting your comic book journey?
It would have to be my father and my grandfather. My grandfather listened to he had a lot of recordings of Green Hornet serial and Flash Gordon, and my dad was a huge Green Lantern fan. So
Nice.
they got me on my road to being a nerd. Thank you for that.
All right, that's impressive. All right, and if you were challenged to a trivia showdown, what topic would you dominate?
None.
Probably 80s horror.
Oh, cool.
Yep.
Ooh.
Yep.
And John Stout, you should absolutely check that out. You'll
Go
enjoy
look
it.
at it.
All right, Kevin,
Yeah.
you're next in the hot seat.
Okay.
Part one. Do you have anything? Do you have 6 items to show off or less?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
6 things.
Have to find my button. Crap! I don't have my button on.
I believe in you.
Okay.
For the rest of you, I don't know if you missed it, but like I started the show by doing our
Oh God, that's bright.
yeah.
There
Don't
we
worry,
go.
it's settling in. It's settling in.
Yeah, it's got to adjust.
Yeah.
So
All right.
yeah, I'm going the polar opposite of everyone else, and these are from the $1 or $2 claim sale
Nice.
and dollar boxes maybe,
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
but still for $2.
Nice.
That's a
is
great
that?
cover,
That's
What
why I
is
got
that?
it. It's Bill Sienkiewicz.
and it's called US1. Is that what it's called?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a comic book about a superhero truck driver
Oh my goodness.
named U.S. Archer.
It came out around the time that Team America came out, I think, too. They had,
Yeah, Team USA,
yeah.
the motorcycle one. They had a motorcycle one and a truck driving one, but Sienkiewicz did the covers, so at least that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stick with the electric whip.
High
Interesting.
adventure trucking. Oh my God! First, the supporting characters are Papa Wheelie.
Wait
Oh,
a minute,
man.
what?
Yes, Papa Wheelie, Wide Load Annie, and Jeff Archer.
Wide load of
Dude,
Annie.
that-
I load.
Really?
I think I know her.
I might have to read it now.
Oh,
And
that's
the
a-
antagonist is the Highwayman.
That's a nice cover on the Ghost.
Yeah,
Yeah. I like that.
that was a good pickup for $2.
It looks fresh though. It looks really
And
good.
it's surprisingly good shape.
Got the Spectre out there on the cover.
Exactly. Yeah.
I'll tell you what, it looks a lot better being in a new bag. Now this one's a little beat up, but a new bag helped it look better too.
It's not beat up. It's loved.
And
Hey,
Infinity
Rod.
cover.
Rod, love you, man.
Rod,
Hey, Rod.
The Hot Rod.
Rod, hop on because I'm lost here. Come on. Well, how on?
And just this really cool Hawkman cover.
Oh, cool.
Wonder who did that. It's a variant. Hawkman.
I don't see a artist name.
It'll be in the first page
Yeah,
if you open it.
we'll see who it is. While you look at the
I think that's Perez.
Perez
Yes.
Teen Titans Annual #1 with what looks like colored pencils.
You
Yeah,
asked
that was cutting edge. Cutting edge back then.
Hitch
Is it on
and
the first
Sinclair.
page?
Brian
Who?
Hitch. Yeah.
Brian Hitch.
I see it
Nice.
now. Yeah.
It says it down here, but I didn't realize he did.
I can see it now because of those teeth. He always has teeth in it when he.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Mean looking Hawkman.
I just love that Titans angle. I've always loved that cover.
I have to.
Yep.
When it popped up, I couldn't type claim fast enough on that.
It's Darkfire versus Blackfire.
Yep.
Yeah.
And the Omega Men are there too.
Yep.
Yep.
Beast
Cool.
Boy.
Oh.
And not from the dollar box.
Hey.
But it was here next to me. So I figure.
Oh, it just so happens to be next to you.
That looks nice.
It just so happens.
Looks clean as hell.
Yeah, no shit.
That's one of the ones I got from Monty.
That's why it looks clean as hell. Go Monty.
All right. Well, that was 6, I think.
All right, good. Now it's time for your Q&A.
Okay, Cliff, I just want to say I just hopped on because of you, not because I had to freaking bring a
Tony,
whole-
you got time. Go grab 6 books and come back.
Come on,
There's a whole
Tony.
pile of boxes behind you. Stop complaining.
Tony, go get books. Or else I'm gonna say how
It
you
I'll
doesn't
go-
even have,
I'll go
it doesn't
before
even
you,
have to
Tony.
be 6, Tony. It could be less.
Oh my god!
Okay,
That makes me
Let's
work.
hear Kevin's thing.
Yes, I'm trying to.
All right,
figure it out.
Kevin.
I just wanted to hang with you. I don't have to work for this shit. Now I gotta work for it.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, fine. You don't have to do the comics, but I'm still going to do the Q&A.
Don't let him
with
out,
you.
Cliff. Don't
You're
let him
gonna
out.
answer the question too.
You know what? I shouldn't let you out because you're
No.
surrounded by comic books. You really are.
You got all these
Oh,
books to
Tony.
buy.
You could
There's
pick
piles
any
everywhere.
3 comics to talk about.
Take,
All right.
take.
In the meantime,
is it because you're not wearing pants?
But I don't have. I mean, I could pick up books and they're not gonna have as much value as what I just
So
saw.
what? Mine didn't have a lot of value.
That
Mine didn't
Storm
either,
book's got a
really.
ton of value.
Bearded Comic Bros, Bearded Bro is saying, Tony, you have to do the comics.
There it is.
Yep.
He said, "Suck it
All
up."
right.
and
I gotta do it. I gotta do it. Okay.
Back to quality time for Kevin. All right, Kevin.
I need 6, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Kevin, what superhero or villain best matches your personality?
Oh, it matches personality. What the?
Stop
That's
talking,
for Kevin,
Tony. It's
not
not
for you.
fair.
They're not easy questions.
Tony,
Hey.
any 6 books. These questions are not about the books. Just get 6 books.
Hey, John, I said Deadpool for mine because I'm quirky.
I'd say I started out as Peter Parker in high school, but
Okay.
instead of becoming Spider-Man, I grew into Constantine.
That's a spin. All right.
That's a weird ass. thing.
Yeah, I can't help it. I'm quite a bit of a cynic, and
If you could rewrite the ending of any popular story, which one would you change? Good night, Rod.
There's a few of them, but the one that pops into mind was one I was talking about earlier, and that would be the Straczynski. One More Day.
Oh, we would all change it.
I would smack Quesada and say, "Let Dan Slott do what he wants to do and leave him alone."
I have to agree. What character do you think deserves their own spin-off? And what would it be about?
I kind of wish I got this question, but I'm not going to complain. Love you, Cliff.
That's tough.
I bet you'll go back to me. I just have that feeling.
Well,
Yeah, I can't think of one because everyone I think of has had a spinoff.
This is the first one.
all right. How about this? What 2 franchises would you cross over?
Oh, now that I know. Star Trek and Star Wars.
That'd be insane.
That's something I'd pay good money to see that.
Nerdgasm.
Yeah.
That would be wild. I could just picture, like, Vader force choking, Captain Picard in the hallway and Data teleporting him out of the hallway into another part of the ship, and Vader being like, "What the fuck is teleporting?"
And I could imagine Commander Riker and Han Solo going on a side mission together on the Millennium
Oh
Falcon.
yeah,
That would be awesome.
Yeah,
How
there
many
would be
women
something
can they bang in the universe?
those cats.
Yeah.
And then Captain Kirk and Han Solo arguing with each other to see who's the better pilot.
See who can
Kirk is not a pilot though.
most aliens.
Or
He's a captain.
Captain Kirk banging Ahsoka in front of Luke.
Oh God!
That's a very different movie.
What?
That's a very
Gross.
different
Everyone's
movie.
thinking it. Come
That's
on.
gross.
That's a very different. That's a very vivid Pornhubby crossover.
That's
Q
terrible.
and like Yoda and Q happen to like battle it out or something.
Yeah.
Okay,
All right.
Kevin, go ahead. Sorry.
Kevin. Who or what was your biggest influence on your comic book journey?
Well, number one, I got to credit mom and dad with reading to me and instilling a love of reading in me from birth, I guess. I mean, as long as I can remember, I could read. And, I mean, I discovered comic books, and I even, I bought a few off the rack, and I even subscribed to Peter Parker's Spectacular Spider-Man because I'd gotten number one off the rack, and it was I
Nice.
didn't want to miss any. But then when I was about 12, a comic shop, I didn't even know such a thing existed. This was 1980. A comic shop opened up within walking distance of my home. And the guy's name was Roland Castle, and his comic shop was Comics Castle with a K and an X on the comics. And that he would have to be the biggest influence that really showed me what collecting comics was. And I mean, I was in that shop every day for probably 10 years.
Talk about growing up somewhere. There you go. There are worse things in the comic shop. All right. If you were challenged to a trivia showdown, what topic would you dominate?
Oh God. Classic
I
rock
know
and roll.
which one.
Classic
Oh,
rock
I
and
was-
roll. Nice.
I was gonna
Oh, he
say
would. He knows his stuff.
I was gonna say Terry Pratchett trivia.
Well, yeah. If you want to narrow it down to a niche of books, I could definitely do good at Terry Pratchett trivia, Discworld trivia. Then again, there's people I know that could destroy me at that as well. It's kind of like saying I know a lot about Star Wars. Trust me, there's people that know way more.
That's it. No one could destroy Terry Pratchett trivia the way that Neil Gaiman has been destroying himself.
Yeah.
And
Ouch.
People are worried.
they were like best friends, and it just breaks my heart.
Yeah. People want to know if Pratchett knew, and I have to agree that there's no way he did. If he did, then that explains why the last 10 to 15 years of his life he didn't do very much with Neil. Maybe he did know, and
I don't think he knew because, at the time of the accusations, I don't think Terry was alive.
no, he wasn't.
Yeah, so I don't. So I
never heard any of that. And if he knew, it would have been because Neil shared it with him. And why the hell would he do that?
Yeah, he would never, especially because based on what we're seeing in Neil's mind, this was all about BDSM, regardless of how inappropriate it was, right? In his mind, that's what he thought was going on.
Yeah.
As Lady F is saying, it just keeps getting worse.
I know, right?
Oh my goodness. Okay. All right, John, you look ready. I've seen you moving around a lot.
I'm trying my best to get with you. I tried to get DC heavy as well with my picks here. Tony, this should not take so long, dude. The boxes are right there, my guy.
I'm looking. I got a lot of stuff to look at. Sorry.
I know. I'm just saying. Don't hurt yourself.
Just turned around and grabbed some dollar books that were sitting next to
So I wanted to start with some George Perez.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
And also the Omega Men. What is going on, people?
He's great.
One of my favorite Perez Teen Titans covers. I just really love this one. And I never got to meet the guy myself. I was very sad about that. So I snagged that one.
I love to collect.
I was reviewing this with Magic Lasso and loved it so much. This was like my fourth read. I was like, why don't I own this book?
Where did you get that from?
The slab?
Yes.
eBay.
And look at the George Perez logo.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Does it say anything special around the logo?
That's me.
It's got his signature.
That's me.
Okay, so there's certain ones.
That's Tony.
That's me.
I got that one
Tony,
too.
I showed this short.
Yes, Matt.
Yes.
Hey, look, I'm sorry, John. I showed this present.
Show Matt. Matt, show you.
Drake Robin.
Matt, show yours again. I can't see it.
Oh yeah, you got it.
I got it the other day from my friend, himself, cheap comic collector.
Hey, John. By the way,
it's
I
a
like
great
that
story.
first
The
point.
story of the sisters, I thought was always a really entertaining
Got that one too.
drama in Teen Titans.
Do I have to get 6? I only phone. This phone.
That's
4.
fine. You're good.
That's
I got the
fine,
same
Tony.
one.
It's fine.
John, I like
Tony,
the
you're such a
poison.
stress case.
I like
I
the
am
poison
stress
ivy behind you. Yeah,
You like that one?
that's nice.
Yes, as the Batman fan, I'm sure it's killing him.
Do you like that one?
Oh, the other one.
All right.
Do you what about? Do you like that one?
Oh my God!
Which one do you like? I can't tell.
He likes all of them.
All of them, all of them,
Only-
all of them.
Only one of them is
Kevin.
missing the pinup.
John.
Hey,
John.
Kevin.
Yeah.
John. My 60th
Doreen.
year. I would gladly take one of those as my 60th birthday gift from you.
Would you?
Yes, I would.
I'll work
All
on
right.
it for you.
I want to answer Lady F. What percentage of my collection? How much Marvel DC do you have? I want to say it's 50-50 because every time I go through a few boxes, I'm like, my God, this is so much Marvel. And then I'll open another box, like, my God, this is so much DC.
I would say mine is 60-40 DC.
Mine's definitely more Marvel.
Mine
But,
won't be.
it's not bad. It's pretty close.
Mine's 60-40 Marvel, but I think I got up to 50.
I got this one off short boxed. The price was stupid. It was like almost to the cost of slabbing it, but it had the George Perez signature
Why-
verified.
Okay, is there some? I can pull out a couple of those too. Is that something a thing we're doing here?
You pull out anything
No,
you want, Tony.
Whatever you want, Tony.
I had my Teen Titans stuff right
Tony,
next to
you're
me,
making
and I
this
thought it was
harder
good
than
for the
it-
conversation.
Tony,
These aren't
you're
mega
making this
keys,
harder
Tony.
than it looks.
I
Yeah.
am totally fucking stressing here.
Just relax, my
Stop.
guy.
John, from what I can tell, you're a George
Jeez.
Perez
God,
fan.
It's
next to me.
fucking
Damn,
comics,
Tony.
my
I am
guy.
totally fucking stressing here.
Tony, I didn't
So this
show a
is-
slab.
Maybe just mute yourself, buddy.
Yeah, please. I'm
Hey,
kidding.
John,
I
I
love
think
you,
I can
Tony.
tell you're a fellow George Perez fan just like me, and I can tell I already like you. I already like you.
Vibing. Yes, the only signature I've got from him, but I couldn't. He had not passed yet, but I was feeling obviously concerned that he was going to pass, and I didn't want these books to get expensive with his signature, so I just went and found one for an incredibly cheap price, and I just bought it. And we all love Tony, but Tony just needs to breathe. Nobody's
Yeah, I
stressing you out,
I
Tony.
sent them-
I'm totally.
Tony, or John,
Tony, I didn't
no
show nothing in a
school
slab
tomorrow,
either. You know, it's all right.
No, I've got a volleyball tournament that I'm driving Kate to, so I'll be at a volleyball tournament most of the day.
I had sent them books for his signing, and he passed while my books were at CGC for his signing.
Oh,
Oh.
man.
I'm so sad.
Yeah.
So there are George Perez slabs with his face on it, but
Yeah.
they're George Perez pedigree. So they're from his
Right.
personal
Oh
collection
wow!
after he passed.
Yes,
Okay.
that's true.
That's why I asked you where that one came from.
Got it.
And
I've been looking for one.
Sure. Yeah.
so just really cool and fascinating. They're very expensive, but yeah, you should grab at least one of them.
Just to have something that was in his
That would be
collection.
amazing to have for sure.
Yeah, because like there's like 7.5s that go for $99, but they're from his personal collection. So
Right. That makes sense.
Oof.
I'm still hunting for a very ultra, maybe even 9.8 high grade of this book, but I saw this copy for super cheap last year, and I couldn't say no.
Oh wow!
yay!
But I do think the 9.8s for this book are going to get really cheap over the next year, and it's going to be a book you can easily snag. So I do plan on trying to make that a goal.
What book is that? I'm sorry, what book
That
is
is DC Comics Presents 26.
First appearance of the new.
Yeah.
First appearance of the new
Right.
Teen Titans.
Yep.
And it's an original story.
Yes.
People forget that. It does not get reprinted in issue 1.
Nope. It's kind of like Giant Size X-Men that way, right?
Yeah.
I bought this after my friend Jen recommended Batwoman, and I read Elegy and had such a great time reading it. I went out, and this book's gotten stupid cheap in a 9.8. I just couldn't. Yeah, I couldn't resist Kate Kane. So
I get that one too, but it's not slapped.
And then two more. I'll go Batman for y'all.
I want that one.
I'm working on my Silver Age Bat villains. I want to upgrade a bunch of them this year too, because some of these prices have gotten really reasonable.
Really, that's nice. I want that one.
I'm just missing one.
If they don't say you're in a movie, your price plummets. Clayface movie prices went up. Scarecrow.
Gotta love the go-go chick.
John, it's all about me. I want that one.
No,
well, how about this one, Tony?
Yeah, it's all about me. I want that one too.
This one too.
Nice.
Neil Adams. So some people argue that this is not the first post Golden Age Two-Face, because there's that weird issue where Batman or Superman, one of them, dresses up as Two-Face. But that's malarkey. That's not the Two-Face book. This is the Two-Face book. So this is the one to get, the Neil Adams one. So there's my 6. Does that work? All right.
That's beautiful. Now
all
it's time
DC for you.
Now it's time for your Q&A.
I'm ready.
Mama Bear doll. By the way, don't think that I forgot that I'm sending something to you, Mama Bear. I've only sent out 2 packages recently, so the next time I get my shit together, you're next. You and Brad.
I agree with you. It's a dumb argument.
It is a silly argument. I saw somebody trying to sell that book for $15, the first Silver Age Two-Face, and I was like, get out of here.
Right.
I heard Cliff's forthcoming self-published comic might be option. I don't know about that, but I will say this: John has read it and it didn't make him throw up. So that's really nice.
Your Christmas card came back to us with the wrong address. I have to send it back to you. So it's not like we forgot about you.
Yeah, Greg has a much nicer. I want to say yours isn't yours a 6, Greg? Something like that. He's got a very nice copy.
Q&A.
Or is it just barely? Maybe it's like a 5, and he's like, I just want to hold it over John.
Which of what?
No, he wants to hold it over. My Two-Face is the higher grade.
Yep.
My goodness. All right, John. Bum. I expect you to do well here, man. What's one comic book or movie that you could read or watch over and over and never get bored of it?
Ooh, good one. I never get tired of Barry Windsor Smith's Weapon X storyline. Like just that's the artwork, and as any single, obviously those issues are weird because they're like half Weapon X and they're half something else. The Weapon X stuff by Barry Windsor Smith is so strong, and the artwork is so great, and it's just so riveting. It's not a lot of words, it's a lot of pictures. That's a great read. That's a whole lot of fun. Movies, comic book movies, I would say, like Superman the movie, the original Christopher Reeve film.
Oh my God, I'm right there with you.
You drop me down at any point in that movie, and I'll just buckle up and go. Like it's so. I
for some reason said Ocean's 13. I love that movie.
13. Not 11.
Yeah, 13. Not 11. No one will ever say 12.
No, nobody's 13.
Right, not 12.
I like the
crummy one.
No, it's not great. I like the cameo from Bruce Willis in 12. It's very funny, but that's about all it's got going for it.
There's a fight in the casino that I like.
In 13?
Or no, is that in 12 or 13? I can't remember.
12 doesn't have a lot of casino stuff because it's all in Europe.
Right. So it's 13, I think, right? Because then that guy wants revenge, and he's like, you guys are going to work for me for my revenge.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one's fun. All right. Which superhero or villain best matches your personality?
I heard you ask this one, and I thought about it a little bit.
No shit.
I think I got. I want to be on the big screen when I say I got a little Dick in me. I think there's a Dick Grayson. I think I like Dick Grayson a lot, and I think the positivity, the lightheartedness, the family first attitude. I think there's a lot that I like. I've always felt like he was the heart of the Bat universe. Obviously, it's not going to be Bruce, so I'm going to say Dick Grayson.
Tony.
I don't have the physicality of him. Obviously, I'm not going to fit into the tights, but maybe the.
No, John, I've seen you. You could fit into the tights. You could.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
AR is asking, even at the start of Lois's poem, you could jump right into the movie?
Yes, I'll take it. Do it.
12 pulls a rope-a-dope that doesn't show the viewers anything and acts like it's smart, but it's not. You know, I'm not going to disagree with that.
Fair.
Batman Returns is top 5 for Mama Bear. All right. Okay. If you could rewrite the ending of any popular comic book story, which one would you change?
No clue.
Tony's not asking you.
Still not your turn, buddy. Still not your
Doreen wants you to dress as Nightwing at WonderCon.
I would do almost anything for Doreen. That's for sure. Change any of them. I mean, I would love to fix Thor: Love and Thunder. I'm still very raw about how they took such a phenomenal story and turned it into one really just screwed up movie. So I would love to be able to go back in time and sit down with the crew writing Love and Thunder and be like, hey gang, this is 3 movies. Let's just do one of the 3 and not all 3 jammed together. Let's make one really great movie and then see where it goes.
I may be deranged, but I kind of liked it.
I mean, I have such an affinity for those arcs. The Jane Foster storyline with her cancer is so phenomenal. And all the Gore the God Butcher stuff is so really interesting. The artwork is so strong. Asad Ribic. I just was very disappointed that it was not anywhere near that.
I guess I just liked it because the opening scene they're fighting while they're playing Welcome to the Jungle in the background.
That's the Guardians of the Galaxy bit, right? Yeah.
I will say this. If I could restructure the movie, I would restructure it simply on Jane and what's his name? The villain. Jane and Gore. And I would go out of my way to use their stories to parallel one another. So that way when you have the dramatic moment of her dying at the end, right? In every act we've been doing the journey parallel. So it hits harder when he sees her dying and Thor suffering for her death. And then he's like, I've never seen a god suffer like this. Right? Like, I want all of that to happen. And then he's like, I'll bring your kid back. And it's like, yeah, but she'll be alone. And it's like, nope. Or we'll be there. Anyhow, that's just my thoughts on how to repair it.
It definitely needs repairing, though.
Yeah, it is. It stopped passing my rewatch test very quickly, and I feel bad about it. But anyhow, let's not dwell on that. If you could create a crossover between any 2 franchises, what would they be?
What about a James Bond Mission Impossible crossover?
Oh yeah.
Oh my God, that would be great.
What if like 007 has to team up with MI, whatever, the IM force, right? And some big event. Now you got British intelligence and the Mission Impossible crew. I would dig that.
That would be amazing.
And of course in the first act they collide and they ruin each other's mission, and then they realize they should be working together.
Right.
Absolutely.
It's just like the movie Hobbs and Shaw. They're against each other.
Yeah, just like that.
That movie's fun.
All right. Here's another good one. What character do you think deserves their own spin-off, and what would it be about?
I would love, there's been a lot of really great villains getting their own like ongoing or maxi series and sort of like humanizing that villain. I always feel like those are very interesting to me. And I would love something like that for Magneto. I would love an ongoing Magneto title that really gives him a purpose and humanizes him in a new way, puts him in a new light.
Yeah.
I would love a good Magneto ongoing.
That's a good.
I liked his last ongoing. I thought it was very interesting. Also, Bearded Comic Bro, Storm teaming up with the Time Bandits. That sounds
Yeah, I like that.
That sounds like the most phenomenally outrageous Storm movie ever, and I want it.
What about
All right.
Time Bandits with Marty McFly, and they go back to the future?
Ooh.
No, it's ruined because I want Storm. I want Storm. I want lightning in space. All right.
I like
I
that.
want what we saw on Araco. I want to see cosmic powered weather in space. That's what I want.
Yeah,
It-
sold.
Actually, actually have lightning in space. I don't think you can actually have them.
No, Storm's powers work differently in space, so she could do other really weird cosmic shit. So she'll go to summon the lightning, and it'll be like fucking a plasma blast. It is amazing. Like, yeah.
Oh, we're talking about make believe, not realistically
Right.
have lightning in space. Okay.
Correct. Yeah, correct.
You can do anything in
Yeah,
comics.
we're doing Time Bandits. Are we really going to take shit seriously? No, we're going to have Storm in there fucking around blasting shit. Being like,
They
give
do
us those kids back. Give us those kids back.
They do have meteor storms in space.
But are there lightning?
Well,
No,
also, they can go back in time.
Do you remember this? Her power worked differently. What happened when she tried to summon lightning?
They could go back in time and be back at the time when Moses.
I know
was trying
that
to
she had
stop the
issues
Nation.
with the suit. Like she was worried it was going to shred the gloves on the suit,
Yeah.
and it was
What if
going
they go
to
back
wasn't
in-
be able to breathe.
What if they go back in time to when Moses was about to cross the Red Sea, and they find out that Storm was the one that parted the Red Sea?
There you go.
That movie would be
Bible.
banned in theaters fast.
Writing a movie now.
All right. Oh my goodness.
Moses the mutant hunter.
All the miracles of the Bible were performed
Moses
by
versus Apocalypse.
All right.
You know?
This is a very powerful one for you. If aliens landed tomorrow, what one comic, movie, or book would you show them to explain humanity?
Oh,
Dude,
wow.
Oh my god, you didn't think so hard.
Tony,
Are you-
he's asking John.
That's a fantastic question.
Doesn't it hurt?
I'm telling you right now, it's not a Marvel or a DC book. It would have to be an indie.
Well, we were previously suggested God Loves Man Kills, and I thought that was pretty good.
That is a very good one. I'm thinking God Country by Donny Cates.
Ooh.
Powerful, looking at family, looking at responsibility, looking at the challenges of being a parent, and heavy book, but beautiful book. Yeah, so maybe something in that range. God Country. I'll throw God Country out there.
All right, that's good. That's good.
Um,
What is one comic book work that you feel people often misunderstand or overlook?
Ooh. Misunderstand or overlook.
he's not. He pushes the nut there.
Not everyone doesn't get the same questions, Tony. Don't worry.
You breath, buddy.
Yeah, Tony, calm down, buddy.
Shut up.
I love you, man, but
I love you too, but just let me be me.
I mean, I feel like maybe it's just where we are in Marvel right now. I feel like the Krakoan era is massively misunderstood and massively that people don't understand the point of it. There's so many bizarre comments that people have about how much they hated it because of weird beliefs about like, oh, well, the mutants were, saying that they were better than humans, and the mutants became these weird racists, and they were just like hating on humans. Yeah, there's a ton of people that like were writing in saying thank you so much for ending the Krakoa era because they hated what the mutants were doing and what they were standing for. And I was like, equality doesn't mean that you lose something, right?
Yeah.
Mutants asking for equality and having their own nation and their own place for themselves doesn't mean that the humans in those stories were losing something. They weren't
Exactly.
taking anything from anybody.
And plus, if you were a mutant in the X-Men universe, you probably wouldn't trust many humans either.
Yeah.
And honestly, they weren't doing anything negative except trying to create their own balanced place in the world where they could live their own space.
The promised
live their own
land.
life. I just think it was really misunderstood, and a
Give
lot
them
of
the
people
Gaza Strip.
had too much hate for it. Yeah, I mean, you could argue. Tony's raising his hand. Jesus, who invited this guy? I can't believe I sent him the link.
I just want to say this question I cannot answer, and I
You didn't
love
get asked.
You didn't get asked.
Well, I love John, but there's so many words that come out of his face. I kind of like.
Oh my God, Tony.
There's too many fucking words coming out of his face. I
Oh
love
my.
him. I love him. Don't get me, but there's too many words. I can't. I lose myself.
You're saying too many words right now.
This is not me like waiting for you to give me time. It's me like when you like going to the water once, twice, 3 times when you're drowning.
3 times a lady.
Yeah. Too many fucking words coming out of his head. I love you, John, but shut the fuck up.
All right, that's enough for you, Tony. All right,
I do
John.
love Greg. Greg threw out a really great overlooked book from last year. Traveling to Mars is phenomenal, and that trade paperback drops in February.
Pushing, and I've been trying to find.
The trade, I think, comes in February.
Oh my God, Tony!
Great book.
What? Well, you go, my guy. Try it. He's been pushing that book.
I have. I will continue to do so.
Yeah, and I can't find the trade because it comes out much. What the fuck?
Don't worry, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. All right, last question for John. I believe in you. If you could be, if you were challenged to any trivia showdown, what topic would you dominate?
Give me 90s movies. 90s movies all day. I'll crush. I mean, it's a narrow topic, but give me 90s movies. Yeah.
Nice.
That's my bread and butter. I saw a lot.
Too many words coming out of his face. That's me before coffee.
Exactly. It is.
Saying Traveling to Mars comes out in February.
Thank you, Rick.
You know,
Rick,
I mean,
your Christmas card came back. I need to send it back to you because it came back to us, and I said to you, we have to redo the whole thing.
You know, John, there's one book I really miss in your background, and that is Miracle Man Zero.
Oh, it is there. Oh,
if you could just leave him in the background until Comics Curing Cancer, I would love.
And
John,
we're back.
John, I'm sorry.
A little bit of glare. Let me fix that. There you
Hey,
John, I'm sorry.
Fun fact, Tony, you don't have to be sorry. Fun fact, John. I was on a stream with Rob, and Rob was unaware of that book. Right? I mean, I had messaged him about it, but like that message got lost in the sauce, right? Of Comics Curing Cancer. So I timestamped when you won it, and then I sent him to the link of the video where we open each other's boxes.
Did he watch it? That's the question.
He may have. He did. He said thank you after I sent him. He said thank you the next day after I sent him the link. So that was cool. Also, I didn't notice this when I had it in my hands. But the 9.8s do not have gold foil for CBCS. CBCS and the grade are both raised ink.
I gotta double check. Oh, interesting. Yeah.
Yeah. Very cool.
Not that I could feel it or touch it, but you can.
No, but you can see it in the light. I thought that was so interesting.
Oh, that's funny.
cool.
I love a good Dodson cover. God, so talented.
Dodson's great.
I love it, and it's so funny. Anyhow, I'm being such a brat about it because I have been telling the story of what I went through to get that slab so many times recently.
Sure.
And I'm just like, it's all over. You can feel it and touch it. Sure.
Cliff, I do have to apologize. Because I was like...
Here we go.
It's his turn anyways. Let's
How
get him.
you
Let's get
doing?
him going.
Yeah, it's his turn.
But I have to apologize to John because all the times I've seen him on YouTube, I'm like, where's the hell is that bust? And it's behind his head.
It's right there. It's right there.
I know.
Right there.
I know. And that's why I don't apologize. I was apologizing because I was giving you the middle finger.
That's why you're giving me a shitty attitude, is because you thought I was just dissing your GIF, and it's been sitting there in the background the whole time.
Because you're behind your fat head. Yes, it was behind your fat head, and I apologize for that.
What a snob.
This man. This
How
man.
you doing?
All right. Oh my God! Look at what you have in a slab. I see Green Lantern and Superman. Start showing us.
Are you talking to me?
He's
I am
talking to you, buddy.
Tony.
Right
You've got
there next
Geek
to
Talks
you.
Presents
He
right
sees it.
next to you.
I'm talking to you.
All right. What do you need to say?
Show us your books.
Okay. So I was panicking, and I was trying to be out of out of the like people coloring the lines. I was trying to be outside that. So this right here,
Nice.
Very nice.
I pulled this only for the one reason, because I have multiples of this one, because I tried to fix the thumb. You see the thumb? The lightning bolt goes through the thumb, not across the thumb.
Yeah.
Wow.
I kind of like colored that in when I was like, I thought it was so cool. And so that means a lot to me, because I was like, there was a spot there. I think I hit it with a tape or something, and I had to fix it. Well, I did such a great job, other than the green line didn't go across the thumb. It went inside. I couldn't match the green. Okay. I know you don't care. This one.
Listen, you put in the effort.
Thank you very much. This one, thanks to John. This is a jabroni. So because of John, Jabroni sent this to me.
I love those two Doom Daredevil covers. So good.
Mm-hmm.
So he sent this one to me. So this is special. So that's why I had to pull it out. This is, I got this, and it was like, oh,
Ooh.
yeah, I know. And it was like, and I'm showing this like an idiot, saying, look, not knowing this was the first appearance, right?
It is.
I know, but I was like, I did a show, and like, look, I got this, and not knowing it was the first. So I'm telling you all the times I was wrong. Okay, so this one is I like the Son of Satan, so that's why I pull this one out. So,
TM. That's a beautiful copy. Is that the original? No, it's not. It's a facsimile.
but I do have the original, but I was in a hurry.
That's okay.
Pull this one out. And okay, so John was talking about the Titans. So I though I never met the guy. So I have Mark Wolfman and Perez.
Wow.
Mark Wolfman and Perez.
Very nice.
Awesome.
Mark Wolfman and Perez.
Oh, back to Blackfire versus Starfire.
Good cover too, man. That's
And Mark Wolfman and Perez.
yeah.
It took you a while to find your Titans, huh?
Yeah.
Those are
And
awesome.
then John was talking, and it's like I get an 8.5, John. Okay.
Very nice.
26.
Very nice.
Okay. So there you
Good
go.
stuff. Good stuff,
Oh
Tony.
yeah, on the Satan, I do have the original, but I pulled it quick, so that's why I pulled
That
it.
is okay.
No, that's cool.
All right, give me some questions. I'm going to answer them wrong, but let's go.
All right, Tony, which superhero or villain best matches your personality?
I have no clue.
I would say Tony Stark because of the drinking.
Yeah.
There you go. There you go. I have no clue.
He's way more grabby and loving than that. Although Tony Stark does have those qualities too, I guess.
Yeah. All right. What comic book or movie could you read or watch 100 times and never get bored of?
Say that again.
What comic book or movie could you read or watch 100 times and never get bored of?
It's a Mad. It's a Mad.
Oh, dude, I love that movie.
It's a great
Oh,
movie.
yeah. And the race at the end. Oh, my God. Love that.
Yeah, that's a great movie.
Nick.
Like every comedian in Hollywood at the time, 3 hours long. It's great.
And Frank Frazetta did the art for the poster.
Yeah.
Oh, did he?
Wow.
There you go.
How about that connection?
I just love that. I just love that movie. How all these people, they have their little stories, whatever, and they're all trying to get to that big W.
It was it.
Yeah.
Spencer Tracy at the beginning that
Yep.
kicked the bucket.
And Mr. Howell is in
He
the
kicked
movie.
the bucket.
Yeah.
Yes.
A lot of freaking people of that time are in the movie.
Yo, Mr. Howell is in Rebel Without a Cause. That was
Yeah.
shocking
Yeah.
to me.
Yeah.
Shocking. What a great actor.
Yeah.
All right, Tony, what are you drinking?
Actually, I'm trying to finish off this Shorebird.
Okay, a bourbon. All right.
Yeah, it's very
Oh,
good.
yeah.
So I got a little left. I can't let that go. I have to finish
Did it
that.
say small batch bourbon? Is it a small batch?
Yes, it is.
Cool.
Nice little grain. There you go.
All right.
Shorebird. There
Tony.
ain't no shorebirds in Kentucky.
Oh. Tony, if you could create a crossover between two franchises, what would they be?
Like in a movie type of thing, or
It could be a movie or a comic book, just two franchises in a crossover.
okay. So why don't we have Harrison Ford, Raise the Lost Ark, and Laura Croft from
Ooh, Tomb Raider.
Wow.
Oh, that's interesting. I like
Indiana
that.
Jones Tomb Raider.
Oh,
Now
good.
you're talking.
Hell
And
yeah.
they both have experienced time travel, so that could work.
Good
So,
pick.
fun fact about the most recent Indiana Jones movie. They used a body double for Harrison Ford in the opening act, right?
yeah. Okay.
The
he's
body
cool.
double is the same young man that played young Harrison Ford in The Age of Adeline.
Oh, really?
Oh, really?
Yes. Amazing. Who's that kitty?
This is
Mama Kitty.
Mama, that's her name?
That's her name. She had 15 babies. She was a stray, and then we adopted her.
Aw. And what
So
about
she
the
was-
15 babies?
The babies all had homes. Yes, they all found new homes, but we took her in. We had when she had her spaying, we took her in, and she's been here ever since.
And she's
Wonderful.
part of the class. She's part of his class.
She does. She comes to school with me sometimes
That's so sweet.
because that's where we found her, in the garage at the school with her kittens.
Oh.
There you go. You go play.
All right, Tony, you're not getting off that easy.
No, he's crushing it though.
I'll always,
Great.
Cliff, I'll always be honest with you. So there you go.
Proud of you, buddy.
All right, here's a fun question just for you, Tony.
Fuck.
If you could only keep 3 items on your desk, what would they be?
Are you serious? At work or at home?
At home.
Oh, at home. Okay. So. Okay.
Bourbon,
Okay.
the phone,
And that wouldn't be it right there. I don't know what third things would it be. I'm always happy when I'm lubricated. I'm trying to be connected. And a third thing on my desk, I don't know. Your phone number.
there you go.
There you go.
There you
Well played.
Thank you very much.
All right, Tony, who or what was your biggest influence on starting your collecting journey?
Oh, there wasn't any.
It was all you?
Look, the first. Okay, I've said this story before. When I was a kid, there was a barber shop across the street. It was Dick's Barber Shop, and on the side it was there was a cobbler on the side. But anyways, the barber shop, he always had books on the side. So there was a long thing of seats, and then there was a 3-level little thing with rack with wheels, and it had mystery of secret. It had all the DC horror stuff.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
That was my first thing. Okay, so there's a story. Dick, it's a name. Anyways, I got hit by a car when I was 4. He pulled me out of the street, and that's how we became friends, and that's how I ended up there all the time. So, and then I didn't collect then. I collect later on, where I was older, and I needed something to read when I was eating lunch, and I went and picked up a Batman book, and that's when it started. Because then I had to get the next time I had lunch, I needed something to read again, and I picked something up, and then it was Walden Books actually, and then all of a sudden I was like, I got Batman 304, I need 305, and I had to find that, and so on and so on and so on. And that became okay. Then I found it on LCS, and then I picked up those books, going, and then I ended up having a pile of books to read, and so like that. So that's how I ended up. There was nothing to. I didn't have a parent who read comics. I didn't have any of that stuff. It was more like I'm bored eating a sandwich. I had to find something to read. So that's what it was.
That's all right. Listen, that's very similar to my journey. I tortured my mom into reading me comics, and then went on for a while. It was 3 particular issues that all went together, and then she bought me a bunch of stuff to help me, learn to read even faster. And then that's it. Once I could fully read, that's when I started collecting Man of Steel.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. At my time, all the pharmacies had comics in them, all right, and they were in the rack. But I didn't have the dime or the quarter or the whatever to pay for it, so I just sat there and read them. You know what I'm saying? And then when I was in grammar school, I didn't have the dime and the quarter. My parents, they came from the old country. They didn't have a lot of money, and my father worked in a foundry. My mother worked in a freaking making piecework, making sleeves for jackets. So we didn't have a lot of money to buy, stuff. The kids at school had the books, and they brought in their Daredevils and all that stuff, and I read it then. So it was cool. But yeah, I mean, a lot of people in with us. Oh, my father did this, or my mother bought this. I didn't have that. I didn't have that because we didn't have the money for it. So I didn't catch on until later on when I was actually working a job, and I needed something to read, and I picked up a book. So I hopped on late. So
that's all right. That's good. And still better late than never, right?
Exactly. And now I have a central wall of fire here.
Absolutely. Yeah, you have your own wall of fire, and I have my wall of simmer.
There you go.
All right, next one. I
have my wall of mild.
Your nice wall of miles, I love that. All right, if you were challenged to a trivia showdown, Tony, what topic would you dominate?
I would do 1670s cartoons.
Ooh, okay.
I thought he was going to pick hot sauces.
No, not hot sauce.
Julie would win that.
Julie, maybe, but not me.
Yep.
No, I've been eating. Simple Simon sent me a Byron Bay hot sauce. It's a Chipotle. The thing is excellent. I'm gonna try to find it. I've been doing it on everything. It's awesome.
How many bottles of
Australia?
How many bottles of Da Bomb do you think in your house right now?
5.
Jeez.
Are they all they're all opened?
They're all open, half eaten.
That's hilarious.
Well, they were made for put in chili and stuff. Right?
It sucks so bad. It's not worth eating.
I've heard it tastes awful.
Hey Tony, that stuff's meant for big batches of chili or something, right?
It tastes like ass. There's good ass and bad ass. Okay, I don't mind good ass, but bad ass, it tastes like bad ass. It does. It's really bad.
Barry said he wasn't listening. Can you explain again?
Who was listening?
I have a question. Why do they even make a hot sauce like that?
If you make a hot sauce, you don't want heat you want flavor. You don't want heat. The bomb is all heat, no flavor. And then it ruins it because that's number 8. And then there's 9 and 10. So in 9 and 10, it tastes the same as 8 because 8 just blows you out. You want, if you're gonna make a hot sauce, you want heat, but you don't want it overpowering the taste.
They use pepper extract to make that one, don't they?
Oh yeah, yeah, they do.
All right, Tony. I'm gonna hope that this is an easy question for you.
There was no easy questions for me.
What is just, you know what? Not even what is. Name any of your favorite small keys in your collection. Just, you know what? Not even what is. Name any.
There's one you better name. There's one you better name. He's on the wall behind you, and I forced you to buy this book.
It's on the wall behind me.
Dead Man or Ghost Rider?
Yes, Dead Man. The first appearance of Dead Man. I forced him to buy it. I forced him to get a copy of it's his favorite character, and I was like, dude, you should buy this book. And he was like, no, I don't know. I was like, get this book.
Okay, all right, Josh. Okay. So hold on, where is it? Right here. So I've said this before. John, first, I didn't mind. I'm sorry I said fuck you. So,
that's the nicest thing you said to me tonight.
Exactly, I know, but we're like we're a close channel. I know. Anyways, so special, Strange Avengers 205 was the first appearance. 216 was his last appearance. So unofficially, I haven't. Everybody does these their shows of like what I'm picking for the year.
Sure.
I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to do the freaking the all the covers that show and disappear and they go to the next. I don't know how to do that shit.
Yeah, I don't either, Tony. I don't either.
Exactly. So I'm trying to pick up all the issues between 205 and 216.
Okay.
And I picked up 216.
Ooh, sweet.
It's a 9.0. Sorry.
Beautiful.
It's off-white pages. Sorry. But I'm not worried about that stuff.
It's beautiful colors.
What year is that even from?
Still a 9.0.
Is it 70?
No.
69.
69.
Well, 9.0 and something from that.
Yeah, I was gonna say a 9.0 for something from 69. I think it sounds great.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm doing this year. Thanks, John, for having me get the 205. Anyways, so that's my thing to. If I don't make it this year, there's always next year. But I'm looking to get to fill in all my 205s to 216.
And he's in every single issue of that portion.
Yeah, that's his whole run for that.
Okay.
Damn it,
I believe in you.
Get the car, drive down to me, then we pick up Izzy and Cuppy, and then we head on down to Heroes Con.
Hell yeah.
Come on, you get to meet me, Tony.
Are you gonna get on the couch? Are you gonna get on the couch? Every time I see you, we're on the couch.
Yeah.
He's gonna bring the couch with him. It's gonna be great.
Oh, okay.
No.
No, do you know what's funny is like between me and Tony, you will be so molested, like you might consider pressing charges. It's gonna be so bad.
Can we both finger his butthole?
I mean, we have to.
God damn. This
I wouldn't let.
I figured Cliff's butthole, and he did mine. So
that's when we stopped. We were in front of Otto at 3 Men in the Basement's spot in Terrificon.
Did you get 3 Men in the Basement?
Yes, I did. I got the Christmas card. It's very lovely. But anyhow, so yeah, when it got to the part where we were both like, we're grabbing each other's ass and basically tickling buttholes, it was like, Tony, I've never lost a game of gay chicken. And he's like, okay, that was it.
Well, I would have kept going.
Otto was traumatized.
I didn't want to leave John. I didn't want to leave John. That's why I stopped.
Was there any checking the oil going on?
Oh yeah,
checking the oil. Oh,
it was I mean, I've had better oil checks. I will say that, but it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad.
Bearded asked, can you go to Bearded, Tony? Who's your favorite? Tony, who's your favorite YouTuber? Of you, of course. if John asked me the same question, I would say it was him.
I was gonna say, fucking hell, I met you twice.
Oh, there you go. So it has to be
We
John.
we shared a.
Steve with John, you know.
You don't know the restraint not to crawl in and be the sandwich with you and Julie. You don't even know.
He was so close to being spooned. Honestly, God, he was so close to being spooned. We shared a whole house together.
We did. It was wonderful.
All right.
It was my next question. Then I'm going to fail.
Do you prefer small keys?
Small piece?
Classic? Yeah. Do you prefer small keys, classic covers, or story significance?
Good question.
That's a great question.
Say that again.
Do you prefer small keys?
Yeah.
Or classic covers?
Yeah.
Or significant stories?
I mean, since I'm not a person who's out to looking for FOMO, who's looking to make a buck on anything, it's a story. I'm not looking to sell things, so I'm not looking for keys like or any of that stuff. I mean, I like the covers. I enjoy the covers, but I don't go out of my way for them. So it would be the third one.
Yeah, I agree, Kevin and Tony.
Cliff, do we have any more segments?
Nope, this is it. But, and Tony, you survived. Congratulations.
Oh, thank you very much.
All right, Boggs. Since you were a little jealous, missing out.
I was.
Boggs, what are you eating? What are you eating?
Pistachios.
Oh, I love pistachios.
Good.
Oh, wait a minute. They're not
Get your
shelled?
nuts.
Non-shelled. They're better.
You lazy bastard. I get them shelled.
You got to work for it.
For that.
Yeah.
So, Boggs, which question did you want? Did you want the crossover question?
Any of them. I don't care.
If you could create a crossover between two franchises, what would it be?
This may sound like a weird one, but Batman and Wolverine, because they're both grouchy, angry men.
What was that? What was the amalgam comic, right? They had it. They had the Batman Wolverine.
They did.
Dark Claw?
Dark Claw, yeah.
Larry Hama.
So I have to pick a new one?
No, that's good.
No.
That's a good pick.
You wanted. That's the one you wanted.
All right, Will, do you have a favorite small key in your collection?
Yeah.
Stop eating those pistachios. You make me like I don't know what the hell you like.
I showed the first one.
Good.
That is a great small key. Great small key.
Mm-hmm.
Tim Drake dons around now.
Yep.
I got about 5 of those. You want another one?
Huh?
I got about 5 of those. You want another?
He has 5. You want another? Send him a note. Send the boy an A-OK. Just load it up with Batman stuff.
Cliff, I did have a good answer for that. What would you like to see crossover that I thought of while y'all were asking the question? G.I. Joe meets Sergeant Fury as Howling Commandos meets Sergeant Rock. And they all go on a mission together.
A 3-way.
Yeah.
G.I. Joe,
Oh, God.
the Howling Commandos, and Sergeant Rock?
Yeah.
Wow.
And we'll even add the haunted tank in there for fun.
Why not? Why not? All right.
Germans won't know what hit them.
Man, I love you. But Vlog was. We have questions for Vlog. Question 2.
Hey, Bat Mike.
Do you prefer, Will, small keys, classic covers, or story?
Ooh. I would say classic covers.
Really? Why?
I just like the design of old school covers like Detective 27, ASM 252. Like, it just.
So you're buying a book. You're buying a book that you'll never open up.
He's not saying that. Don't throw words in his mouth. Jeez.
No, I just. I love classic comic covers.
I can't blame you. There's a lot going on for classic comic covers.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Somebody says they need to get Greg wants Tony to say Yarn Man. He was upset that you didn't bring a Yarn Man out.
There's a story behind this, right?
Well, there's so many stories, but we don't have time for them.
Greg and I went to Simpson to get my Yarn Man sign. So yeah, Yarn Man. It look. Okay. I'm gonna show. It's in my bathroom. Hold on.
Hey, Tony, can you do me a favor?
Anytime.
Can you say noir?
Noir.
Spider-Man Noir.
Spider-Man Noir.
Ooh, Spectre.
I love that cover.
That's a classic cover, baby. I mean, it's not as old as the older classics, but that's still classic.
Yeah.
Spectre's literally melting this guy's freaking flesh. It's great.
Hey, Cliff, because you did the questions for us, can you answer the questions yourself?
Of course I can.
Let's do it.
All right. Comic book or movie I could watch forever. I could watch Superman the movie forever. Superhero or villain that matches my personality, Magneto. Rewrite the ending of any. Yeah, because you haven't seen Magneto, Cliff. Okay, there's a totalitarian in here, and he is dangerous. I would have a floating citadel in a moment while Tony gets
Cliff
ready.
was right.
All right.
Hold on.
Rewrite an ending to something. I would rewrite all of Dark Crisis. I hated it so much. What character deserves their own spin-off, and what would it be about? John Kent, and it would be about John Kent going on missions with his boyfriend. Damn it. I want them out there saving the world.
I didn't know he had a boyfriend.
Yeah, Gossamer is his movie.
Yes.
Yeah, the Tom Taylor run, it was great.
If you could create a crossover between two franchises, what would it be? Legion of Superheroes and the Green Lantern Corps. Keep items on my desk. This is my spare Samsung that I do for special videos. I always need the freaking magnifying glass. And I mean, I guess the microphone counts, so I'll keep it. Most bizarre fan theory I ever heard of was the Dazzler thing for Daredevil, and people really went for it. If aliens landed tomorrow, what would I give them to try and explain humanity? There's a book I read as a kid called Openly Bob, and it's so much about life, death, gayness, family, learning to be out, learning to maintain a relationship. I feel like it covers everything about the human experience. So that would be the one I choose. Who was your biggest influence on your comic book journey? My mom, for paying for all my comics as a kid. Thank you. So like that's huge, and she reading to me before I could read. A book that you feel is often misunderstood or overlooked. I feel that the Avengers Celestial Madonna is overlooked, and also Dr. Doom's Private War is heavily overlooked.
Okay, you're right.
Good.
All right.
And Trivia Showdown, what topic would I dominate? Legion of Superheroes.
How do I turn my camera?
There you go.
All right, I gotta switch my camera. Okay, okay, I'm gonna do this like this. Okay, so Greg and I, we met. It was like awesome, and we went at a Comic-Con, and we saw a Don Simpson, and so he goofed on the way I said "Yawn Man." Okay.
Okay.
So, all right, so here's my restroom downstairs. Here you go. Can you see that? Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so here we go. Can you see that?
Yeah, there's Yard Man. Oh my goodness.
But Tony again, Yarn Man.
Megaton Man style.
2000, yeah, 20. So yeah, he goofed on me because the way I said Yarn Man.
Yawn Man.
Yarn Man.
I love it.
Okay.
Are you from New York?
No. Who cares? Who's from New York? I'm from Massachusetts.
I'm asking if you're from New York. That's what I'm asking over there.
Hey, but the thing is, hold on.
Oh, super echo.
Okay, you see that? It's Kitchen Sink Comics, which is from Massachusetts.
Oh.
Yep.
What's echo? Sorry, I don't even know why it's so echo.
Oh,
Oh,
Mama Bear Doll.
okay. Really, I'm a handsome motherfucker.
so what's now the plan, Cliff?
Yeah, I was just looking over my thing. We did horoscopes, yes. Q&A, absolutely. Show and tell, check. I feel very accomplished tonight. How about you guys?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, damn, hit the magical two hour mark.
Oh, you can go past that.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
no, because
Right
now I don't care if I go past it, because once you hit 2 hours, the AI won't make clips for you.
Yep.
So then you gotta go and make your own clips.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Yep.
But did you like
Hour
Greg,
50.
I did that for you. I did that for you.
All right. Well, if you want to spice it up, does anybody want their own 2025 tarot reading? Don't all of you jump at once.
Sure, I'll do it. I'll
Ready to know.
be the guinea pig over here.
My goodness.
I don't think I want to know.
Yeah, me either.
Well, it's too damn bad.
All right.
Okay.
So, Bruce,
Yes.
I want you to think deeply about what you want your 2025 to look like.
Go ahead. Got it.
I'm not that great at card shuffling, but we're going to do what we can. Bruce's 2025.
25.
Tony can dress as Wonder Woman.
I know. I just saw that too.
And John
You guys
is in
remember
hybrid
this?
costume.
Remember these from the
There you go.
90s? These phone cards?
I do.
Yeah, it came with one of my comics. 97.
All right.
What do we got? What do we got?
Your first card is the Empress. Which, of course, relates to nature. And it's funny because didn't the Empress come up for you for the 2025 horoscope? Or was it the Hermit? You got the Hermit.
I got the Hermit. Virgo.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, the first card, the Empress. This is your past. It's nurturing creativity, abundance, and growth. In 2024, you may have experienced a period of personal growth, creativity, or prosperity. This card suggests that you cultivated something meaningful, whether in relationships, projects, or self-care. The Empress represents nurturing energy, so this may also reflect the time you supported others or built strong connections. So, the question for yourself is, what seeds did you plant in 2024 that you are ready to grow in 2025? Second card. Your second card is the X of Pentacles, represented by the Green Lantern Corps.
Which I like.
All right. The key themes of this card are family, wealth, security, and generational success. As you enter 2025, you may find yourself surrounded by a sense of stability and accomplishment. This card often represents long-term success, financial security, or fulfillment of goals that impact not just you, but your loved ones. It could suggest a focus on family matters, community, or building a legacy. Are you reaping the rewards of your past efforts and creating a solid foundation for your future?
That fits.
How many cards do you draw?
9. Your third card, 9 of Pentacles, also represented by Green Lantern rings. Which, the key themes to this are independence, self-sufficiency, financial stability, and personal satisfaction. That sounds like you. In 2025, you're likely to enjoy the fruits of your labor. This card suggests a time of independence, luxury, and fulfillment, both materially or spiritually. It's a reward for hard work and discipline, emphasizing that the effort you've put into your goals will pay off, leading to personal empowerment and freedom. You're stepping into a phase where you'll not only have abundance, but also the confidence to enjoy it fully. This is about self-made success and taking pride in your achievements. Your overall reading, the Empress, the past. In 2024, you cultivated creativity, nurturing, and laid the foundation for growth. 10 of Pentacles, the present. You enter 2025, you're experiencing stability, legacy building, and financial or familial fulfillment. The future, 9 of Pentacles. Later in 2025, you'll find personal satisfaction, independence, and the rewards of your hard work. This suggests a year of growth, security, and personal achievement, and encourages you to enjoy what you've created while continuing to nurture your independent goals.
Nice. Thank you.
Wow.
Bravo. Does anybody else want one?
Sure.
Really? All right, Tony.
I'm gonna need to dash, so I'm gonna duck out, guys.
All right. Thank you for coming. It's always a pleasure. Hold on.
Absolutely. Somebody's got to
We
keep
love
Tony in
you.
line.
Yeah.
We love you, but also anything special you have coming up?
I got my 2025 goals video dropping tomorrow.
Okay, there we go.
What I'm hoping to get in 2025. Yep.
My goals
Have a good
video will
night.
probably come out in a few weeks.
Thanks,
you, John.
guys.
See you, John.
Bye.
Okay, let's do this.
All right, Tony, think about your 2025 and what you're picturing for yourself and or your family, whatever the case may be.
I'll be back, Cliff.
You got it.
Okay.
Your first card is the 6 of Swords. Transitioning, leaving behind difficulties, healing, and moving to calmer waters. In 2024, you may have gone through a significant period of change or healing. This card suggests that you made a conscious decision to move away from challenging circumstances, be it emotionally, mentally, or physically. It symbolizes a journey towards peace and a better state of being, even if the process wasn't easy. What challenges did you leave behind, and how has this transition shaped your current path? Second card. Your second card, the 4 of Wands. Key themes: celebration, stability, harmony, and community. Right now, you are experiencing a time of achievement, joy, and stability. The 4 wands often represent milestones, such as completing a significant project, celebrating a personal victory, or coming together with loved ones or community. This card suggests you're in a phase of success where the hard work and transitions are paying off, and you're now reaping the rewards. There's a strong sense of harmony and accomplishment in your present. How can you celebrate the success and stability you've created? What positive energy can you share with others? Third card. Three of Wands, your future. expansion, progress, long-term vision, and exploration. In the future, you're poised for growth and new opportunities. The Three of Wands suggests that the foundation you've built, symbolized by the Four Wands, will lead to a period of exploration and expansion. This card signals that you're setting your sights on the bigger picture, ready to take bold steps towards new horizons. You may be considering new ventures, career opportunities, or relationships that will push you toward a broader vision of a successful fulfillment. Reflection. How can you prepare yourself for future opportunities? What long-term goals are you excited to pursue as you move forward? Your reading. The Six of Swords. You've moved past difficult circumstances and are on a journey toward great peace and healing. The Four of Wands. Your present. Right now you're in a place of celebration, stability, and achievement. Three of Wands. Your future. You're preparing for expansion and progress with exciting opportunities on the horizon that you require to think long-term. This suggests a period of transition, transformation, moving from overcoming obstacles to celebrating success, and now gearing up for broader ambitions. It is a time of stepping confidently into your future and planning for further growth.
Okay, I can see that. Thank you.
Oh, and I didn't even zoom in on me with the cards. Sorry.
Just showed up me.
Your past, your present, your future.
Well, I'm hoping.
Aren't we all? Aren't we all? And yes, it is a DC tarot deck. I'm glad I had a couple people down for this, and I did the general overall one for the year. Well, where did you go? Tony, you're so funny. AKA, I hate you because I asked you questions that made you think a little bit.
Don't make me think. It hurts so much.
I don't like to know the future, so I don't really want to know.
But I mean,
I always wanted one of the Vertigo tarot decks they put out back in the 90s.
You know, it's funny because that inspired me to get this.
Yeah.
And I was like, I know they've got to have one, and sure enough, they do. Ooh, Aquaman is the Emperor. The Magician is Zatanna, which I think is cute, but I was surprised to see that the Empress is represented by Raven.
Really?
Oh, wow. Oh.
But still good stuff. All right, Will's going to be devastated if we end this, but by the time he comes back.
Look at that couch. I think it has an indentation of his body right there. Can we make that big? Look at that. His body is like stuck at that. Oh, there you go.
Oh shoot! What are we doing? Why am I on the?
We're analyzing your blowjob chair. So
Will, did you wash your hands?
Yes.
Did you go to the bathroom?
Yes.
Did you wash your hands?
Yes.
Good.
Jeez, Tony. Jeez.
I just want to make sure. I'm worried about his hygiene. I really am.
You don't have to worry about me.
I only see him sitting on that couch. I don't know what happens to him, like at work, what he eats, or when he goes to the restroom. I don't know.
Eater, man. You don't have to worry about me.
You know, I thought I didn't think Boggs was your lost child. I thought that was Perry.
It is Perry.
No, Perry's my lost child because of Vox.
Perry got pushed out for Vox?
No, Vox says Perry is my lost child or whatever.
He could be. Actually, can't be, but it's still really funny.
I think Tony would rather have me, but
sure, why not?
But I still think it's Perry.
You still think it's Perry? Why do you think it's Perry?
I don't know.
Oh, you just throw it out there.
Yeah.
Oh,
look at you, Paul. You up late? How are you?
Up home, man.
Paul,
All right.
do you want to hop on? You can.
We still going for a bit, Cliff? Let's do this, dude.
I mean, I was going to wrap it up, but if Paul wants to jump on and be subjected to my hijinks, he can.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
He has to show books, though, and answer the questions.
We'll see if he even responds.
I feel the same way.
Rather than answer Cliff's questions, you'll have to
He's like,
Oh, you know what? I forgot. I didn't go.
Hey, Cliff, great questions, by the way. I need you to write some questions for my interview show.
Yeah, right.
Just rewatch this and steal my questions.
I'm going to.
That's how to do it.
Or you can ask Chat GPT to come up with some.
well, you can always start your interviews to break
come
the
on,
ice with
Paul.
what's your favorite sexual position to start off.
Oh, God.
It's a good one to break
to
the
get
ice.
by.
My favorite sexual position is whatever gets me off. There you go.
There you go.
There you go.
Paul, I sent you the link. I don't care. Join us.
So Cliff, I'm going to hit the hay.
You're going to leave before I do some of my books?
No, now I'll stay. I didn't know you would do your books. Let me get another bottle because I drained this one.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness.
So let me get another one. Hold on.
Let's show more books. Yay, more books.
All right, so I actually have a few copies of these, and this is my weakest one.
I'm not there yet.
32.
Cliff.
Nice.
I'm not back in my seat.
Love your Marvel team ups.
With the Human Torch.
Yes.
Wait for Tony.
We don't have to wait for Tony. You know, my favorite sexual position is sloppy sideways.
Is it?
Yeah, because like, you know, as a bottom, it's like it's very easy to get uncomfortable. So like I you know, you got to have that like correct angle to insert and hit the prostate and feel comfortable.
I'm thinking sideways is easier for you than it would be for me, because your entry, your anus is higher than the vagina. So
well, people are lying down when they're doing stuff, Tony. Don't worry, it's not as hard as it sounds. But
no, wait, no, I'm not. It's like, but your anus is the anus is higher, so it's easier. You don't have to get around the side and get underneath whatever. It's right there. So I think your sloppy sides is easier than for me to get.
I think this answer calls for visual aid.
Yeah. Okay. So again,
that'll be behind the scenes. Marvel Team Up 92.
Nice.
I'm glad my mom walked into the room for this conversation. Oh my god.
About angles and penetration?
Yes.
I wish I could get that thing picked.
Jig.
Oh, very nice. That's awesome.
GA is Random's other identity, isn't it?
Who's Guy Gardner? Who's Gardner?
That's me with my anti-mosquito net hat for gardening.
Marvel Team of 23, a personal favorite of mine.
I need to report him. He's impersonating Kevin. No, I'm kidding.
I don't know why StreamYard insists on using that account.
These look like they're in good shape. Very good shape.
The accounts it shows, I've changed the names and the icons, and it doesn't do it on StreamYard. They're still what they were a year ago.
Just like hey, Kevin.
Will you guys stop talking in the back?
Here's my better copy.
Awesome. Son of Satan. Oh.
Copies you got?
I got the first appearance, though. I gave you the.
Yes, you most certainly did.
I do have the first appearance.
And then here's my third copy.
Very good.
I don't know exactly how I ended up with all of these, but I do think it's really funny.
Really?
Yes. This is a great cover because Thor's wings are missing from his helmet for Marvel Team of 26.
Nice. Are you trying to get the whole series of team-ups, or?
Yes. And number 29 with Human Torch and Iron Man. You know what's great? You know what's what's really funny? Have you noticed that all of these are future Human Torch, not Spider-Man?
Dang, look at what Paul just said.
There you go, man.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, I may get grounded. Oh my God, I'm sorry, Matt.
Oh, nice.
Great cover. And just fun to see Human Torch and Doctor Strange together.
What, did you get all the Human Torch ones? None of the Spider-Man?
Well, no, I have plenty of the Spider-Mans. It's just that I grabbed all of these at one time. And actually, I did show you 2 Spider-Mans. I showed you Spider-Man Black Widow and Spider-Man and Hawkeye. And Spider-Man Mr. Fantastic, so that's 3. But I don't know why I'm like obsessed with issues of Marvel Team Up that do not feature Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, what are you doing? But if you think about it, the very first issue features Spider-Man and Human Torch. So to keep the tradition,
As long as it's one of them too.
That's a great one. Hold it back up.
Ooh,
The Marvel Tales.
Yeah, I got my slab of that this year.
That's like, I guess, a reprint. But I got these. I've been obsessed with these 2-in-1s this year. Starting off.
Yeah, that's like Team Up for the Thing.
Yes. Yeah. Except Thing actually sticks it out.
Yeah.
And then I do have a team up, Spider-Man and Wonder Man. Interesting matchup.
Very nice. And they're fighting Manticore.
All right. That's it. You reminded me of that. So, reminded me I had those. So
I think the only Marvel Team Up I have right now is the Saturday Night Live Spidey.
All right.
Which
that was one of the first ones. That was one of the first ones I picked up out of the dollar bin because people just look at it like, "What is this?"
I do want to show you something, Cliff. Being from New York, you can appreciate this, and anyone that was there for 9/11. Amazing Spider-Man 36.
Oh yeah,
the full.
Oh,
awesome.
Wow!
I love that cover.
Who did the commission?
It was Douglas Price.
Wow.
You had someone do that?
No, I got this off of eBay.
Oh.
I wish I had someone do that, but I got it off of eBay. It was the only one like that. So.
Because that cover is not easy to draw on.
No, because that's an all-black cover.
Yeah, but not only is it all black, it's not matted. Like it's an ordeal. John, have a great night. I'm gonna head to bed soon too, but that's amazing.
That is.
All right, folks. Anything you want to plug before we wrap it up?
Oh my God, my Monday Madness show tomorrow. Hopefully, Matt can hop on. We could talk some movies, rumors, and some other crap. And we'll be madness like always. With my co-host Mama Bear, she's in the chat.
Wait, Matt, you're jumping on?
Yeah.
You said? What time's that show?
9 p.m. Eastern.
That's what time I'll be going live to.
I didn't know that, Kevin. Sorry.
Yeah,
I'll be there, Kev. I'll be there. Don't worry.
Yeah. We're all gonna say, we listen. This community, like, we're stepping on each other's dicks all the time. It just happens. Just let it go.
It happens. There's too many people in the community, and only so much time. We're all gonna stop and we're all gonna be on top of everybody.
Matt, anything you'd like to plug?
Yeah, my Comic Conversations, episode 11 on Wednesday, 8:30 p.m. My guest will be Comics with Bueller.
Yes,
nice.
Travis.
And I have a new show. I have 2 new shows coming out. One's in the planning stage, but I already have one that I kind of took over the reins for my friend Cyclotronic Squirt Guns Thursday Hangout show. I'm going to call it, I've renamed it, it's rechristened the Comic Lounge Hangout. You come on and show us what you picked up this week. And we'll just talk about pop culture and, BS. It's called Comic Lounge. That's 7 p.m. Eastern time on Thursdays. And, of course, Comic Conversation, 6 p.m. every Sunday where we go over the new comic book day and all that stuff. And I got a new show in the works with my friend Joe, the Crazy Hungarian. Shout out to him. And we're going to call it Joe and Matt's Bad Cinema, and we'll review a bad movie, one of those so bad it's good movies, every week.
What's your first movie?
I think we're going to do For Your Height Only, starring the amazing 3-foot tall Wing Wing.
Wing Wing! I love Wing Wing.
He was a Filipino.
It's hilarious, Tony. You need to watch it.
He was a 3-foot tall Filipino karate actor or whatever. Like, he did the karate movies, and it's a good time.
Freaking hilarious, dude. I mean, some of the funniest thing I've seen in my life.
He jumps on these guys from the steps and basically just took this guy and threw him down the steps. He's so short. He doesn't even come up to the doorknob on a door.
Yeah, you can see the people off frame just tossing him.
They just tossed him down the steps of these guys.
Are you going to be taking requests for a movie to review?
Yeah.
Oh, could you review Frankenhooker at some point?
Frankenhooker.
Well, I have to now. I just from based on the title alone.
It's so bad, it's good.
Yeah.
Well, we
That's a trailer for it.
I don't know if it's going to be For Your Height Only, or we may just start out with one of the worst movies you could ever think of. It'll be maybe a Neil Breen movie.
Good Lord.
Everybody knows who Neil Breen is, then you know what I mean.
Okay, anybody else have anything to plug?
After all that,
Exactly.
I just keep coming up with show ideas. I have too many of them.
Oh, look at this from Sticks One, Velocipaster.
Velocipaster. Okay.
That sounds
Gotta look that one up.
fantastically terrible.
Oh.
You gotta look that up. Holy.
I always did like MST3K.
I have the Thursday night train wreck, 7:00 p.m. almost every Thursday. Because I don't do it. Oh! In the background, if you can hear it, I have an iRobot. All of a sudden, it turned on. It's now in the floor, which is why I'm laughing so much. Oh, it's right here. Oh, you can't see it. There you go.
There he is.
Drinks?
If only.
I don't know. But anyway, Thursday night, 7:00 p.m. I do the train wreck. I show what I pick up every week, and I'm doing. Majority of the time I'm doing it live, so I'm doing it live this week, and we just hang out and we talk, and you're gonna hop on, the whole 9 yards. And on Sundays, which it was yesterday, right? On White Whale, we do a D&D. I haven't done a every once in a while I did a storybook reading, and I got one coming in the mail. I plan to do another one, but I don't have much going on. That's what I got going on. So take me off the big screen. Thank you.
Very good. All right, folks, for everyone who joined us and toughed it out for 2.5 hours, thank you so much. I hope you had a good time. I hope you enjoyed some horoscopes, some readings, some questions, whatever. I hope it was good for you. I'm going to get some sleep, even though I have off tomorrow, so that's lovely. So maybe I'll actually be able to drop some videos. Oh, my goodness. All right. I want to say thank you to all of my guests. Thank you guys for showing up and showing out for me. I really appreciate it, especially you, Tony, because you had no idea what you were walking into.
Oh, shit! But I love you. That's why I'm here.
I love you too. What is this? Space Marine. Oh my God. Yeah, your mom should pray for us all. Okay. Everyone. First day. Oh my God. Monday here. The first day of the last 4 years ever. Oh my God. Oh no, Sticks. No. Don't make me more depressed. All right. That's it. Everyone have a good night. Sleep well. Stay warm if you're in a frozen tundra area like me. All right. Take care.